What's up, guys? CyberHoudini here, and welcome back to NieR Replicant. Let's go! We're back in this gorgeous remaster. It almost feels more like a remake. Just comparing it to the old game. Wow, this is truly a classic reborn. I'm so glad they brought this back. It is a series that was on the 360 and PS3, just known as NieR back then. This is NieR Replicant. It's kind of a remake of the Japanese version. If you played NieR Automata, this was the game that came first. This is the game that started it all after Drakengard. It's pretty special. You don't know anything about it. You can already tell it's got gorgeous music. It's a post-apocalyptic open-world game set closer to something like medieval fantasy. You know, you've got swords and machines and everything. You're a fan of like the idea behind Horizon Zero Dawn and that. You'll love NieR. Some beautiful Japanese tragedies as well. You know how they do it in JRPGs. Some one-of-a-kind characters as well. Alright, the year is like 3,480 or something like that. It's very far into the future. A nasty disease has almost but wiped out humanity. The Black Scroll. We are trying to save it. Playing as the young NieR, we believe that's his name. Trying to save his sister Yona from a horrible fate. Joined by Kaine and Emil. Lots of great characters. Definitely worth a play for sure. Hell yes. All the music is done with a unique language that was made for the game, which is very cool. It's got like a lot of Celtic vibes to it. I can almost hear some Gaelic words in it. It's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, NieR Replicant, and then all that gibberish afterwards. The version 1.22. There's a lot of stuff in it. I don't call it by that name, but it was I suppose it's you know, pertaining to the game, and obviously they wanted to make it stand out. But yeah, there's a lot of great sales on right now. I know this one was on sale too. I definitely urge people to give it a shot. If you love NieR Automata, this is one you cannot miss. So we're pretty far into the game. The game is split up into different acts, where you see NieR go on the journey with the Grimoire Vice, which is this sentient book, this huge magical object that, of course, is going to bring about the apocalypse. So we must find the Grimoire Noir, bringing the Black Book and the White Book together to fulfill the prophecy and possibly save humanity. We'll see. NieR Automata takes place like 8,000 years ahead of this one, so yes, very different. Alright, cool. So the first act, you play as a younger NieR, as you can see here. When he finally goes to Act 2 and that, you'll see him grow up and you'll get to visit out into the world. But for now, we're just meeting a lot of the characters. We have the book floating beside us. He's quite a mouthpiece on him. Some great voice acting as well. That's kind of how your ranged combat is. You can shoot with the book and do a lot of cool stuff. And then you've got your awesome melee combat. Build your combos. Some really beautiful. And they've made it a lot faster to coincide with NieR Automata, which is really nice. I think that's an awesome way of doing it. Alright, let's get back into this. Cool, so on Monday we finished off Far Cry 6, and yesterday we finished off Halo Infinite's campaign. So we are paving the way for the brand new games that are coming right around the door, like as early as next Friday. There's Kaine herself. She's half shade, half human, and very pissed off. Definitely one of the most unique characters for sure. Alright, let's go. You have to kick this boar's ass again. Alright, nice. Let's see, I think... Oh, I left it on. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of great accessibility options in this game. One of them being turning off all the HUD and the enemy health bars and all that. Oh, I should have known better. So these are the shades. We kind of just got to the part in the story where they revealed that the shades are not just simply little bad guys running around. They are what's left of some parts of humanity. Alright, come on, Kaine, we gotta fight him. This guy just likes to charge you. Hell yeah. Nice. Wonder why she's not helping. Oh, baby. Toro! Big Boro! Watch out for the sheep. Oh, poor sheep. We need that button. Grab the mutton. Which button is it? Oh, it is. Watch out! Mutton gonna get you killed. Ah, mutton. Alright, she's finally doing some magic. Good girl. Oh my lord, Jesus, that could have killed us. Stay behind the boar and you'll be fine. I wonder why it lost the lock on to the boar. Because I'm pressing all the buttons, that's why. Watch out, he's coming. If we can get the boar to crash into the wall, that'll be the end of him. Hell yeah. So I noticed they changed the game around a good bit. Definitely for the better. It looks amazing now. I'd say they might have dulled the palette a little bit as well, to make it closer to the art style of NieR Automata. And it definitely makes it even more dreary and desolate. But it is beautiful. There's something about the beauty and the madness kind of thing going on, you know. But it's much faster. So the version I played, there's actually two versions of this original game. There was it was NieR, but it was known as NieR Gestalt, and then NieR Replicant, which was the Japanese PS3 version. It's very confusing as hell, for sure. But you know, it's one of those things you either like took a chance on it back then. Why won't I pick this up? Have I too many? 10 out of 10. Well, let's use them. Num nums. Yeah, so nice wide open areas to hang out. So we have to head to the desert area. We gotta go to the village first. Yeah, he never really gets an actual name, but most people just know him as NieR. He has another moniker, but it's kind of spoilery. I won't say too much. But it's been a long time. I mean, this series is going back as far as the old Drakengard games, if you ever played those. Basically, Dragon Musou games. They're really fun. Musou, where you're like taking on a whole army of men, but in this case you were piloting a dragon. Really cool. And NieR was born from one of those endings of Drakengard 3, and then NieR Automata was born from one of the endings from this game. So it's just a beautiful kind of in the moment, you know, lore and timeline basically. Clearly, by the time he had reached the end of each game, he'd realized what he wanted to use to continue on. Truly a visionary.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, it's all like voice acting now as well, which is impressive.
I'll wait outside.
Oh, she doesn't want to go in here. I wonder why.
What? Why? It's way safer inside the village.
Yes.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up.
Yes.
Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you.
You son bitch.
Alright.
See you in a bit.
Cool. So it's a big game, you know. I'm not intending to finish this one anytime soon, but we kicked this one off to start the new year off with a lovely masterpiece, as we did with NieR Automata, Breath of the Wild before it, and Okami. I hope one day we get an Okami series. Sequel even, excuse me. I saw a new game coming out recently, and it really borrowed the whole... Actually, it was Pokemon Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Because they're going for a feudal Japan setting, they really borrow so much from Okami's art style. Obviously, it's all got to do with those beautiful, like, Japanese, you know, brushstroke art and things like that. You know, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. This way you can save the game and re-up your health if you need to. Nice. But yeah, you can see this is really just ruins. Small, tiny ruins, little remnants of humanity holding on for dear life. But there's not much they can do, sadly. That's where we come in. Alright, we're going to talk to Yona. So Yona is his younger sister, but in NieR Gestalt, you actually played as the father, which is a whole different character. And it was a father-daughter thing instead of a brother-sister in this, you know? Which is cool. They used to call him Papa NieR. That was his name back then. He had a... I kind of missed it. I think actually they added like a really cool DLC in this, or you want to call it that, and you can actually play as Papa NieR. It's almost like looking in on a different timeline. Think of it as a different universe. It's a clever idea. But it is a gorgeous game. It is art personified into a video game for sure. Hello, Lacuna! Welcome, welcome.
Next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon? Oh, thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. How you been? How you doing? I finished off Halo Infinite last night. Just some of those bosses kicked my ever-loving ass, but as usual, when you finally get to the final boss, you end up kicking its own ass. It was like 3 back-to-back bosses, which is quite unheard of in Halo. They didn't end it with one of those awesome like self-destruct peeling off in the Warthog, which may be a little bit sad, but also the fact that they're changing it up so much, and they did do a cheeky little bit of sequel baiting. Who knows where the series will go, but it's in fine hands. They finally got it right, which is great.
A melon?
It's a melon. Yeah, it was only when I thought back of the original game that I realized that none of it really was, outside of the cutscenes, was voiced. You know, it was 2010. It was a different time back then, 2009, whatever it was when it came out. It's around that time. I remember exactly. But, Jesus, it's crazy. Crazy. Alright, we still have our stuff planted over here. You can have your own little garden. Yes, stuff looks like it's not doing too good. What happened? Discard, do not, did I fuck it up? Did I not get it in time? I think so. No, I think we'll let it keep growing. Can we grow anything else? Doesn't look like it's growing, but we definitely watered it. Did we fertilize it? Ooh, bell peppers. She wanted a melon. I might have a melon. I remember picking up a whole lot of stuff. I suppose I could check that in inventory. Where is it? I always forget. I think it might be here. All items. Any melon? Melon. Oh man, it's annoying when it does that. Junk heap. No. Fishing is just as funny as it was back then as well. Yeah, so it's nice to finish off those games, you know. Some of them I had to push the stream a little bit further than I'd like, but still, it's okay. By doing that, we can start back on our road to Elden Ring. More From Software games. Yes indeed. We still have a good bit of time before that happens, you know. Which is good. And then next Friday, I think we have the new Pokemon and the Uncharted Legacy Collection, so that'll keep us busy. I hear that the new Pokemon's already like leaked and all that. Always the bloody way. Tis what it is. I'm still feeling pretty terrible. I took the day to just vibe and sleep. That's the only thing I've noticed to get over any that kind of stuff. Every time I get the vaccines, I would just take the next day off and sleep. Like down a whole lot of water, paracetamol, and sleep. And I rarely got any symptoms besides the sore arm. That was about it. But yeah, you got a bad dose of it. You're almost out the far side of it. Alright. Of course you don't have a melon. That'd make it too easy.
Come back.
Melon! Alright, let's head out into the desert areas. There were some of the coolest areas in NieR Automata. I do miss it was almost like a machine-made Disneyland. I do miss that. The amusement park from NieR Automata was something special. There's a whole lot of games gone on sale. Jesus, only when I swear somebody's listening to me. Only when I start talking about them, they all start going on sale. Like, I know Pyro wanted to pick up Chronos Before the Ashes, which is like the Remnant from the Ashes devs' own version of a Souls-like. That's gone down to $15. Ball, though, which is this cool Studio Ghibli-inspired little RPG that came out at like $30, has gone down to 15, which is nice, so I'll snap that up. I'm telling you, some of these indie devs, they're just a little bit, you know, they're coming out. Even to me, like, even, you know, an indie game which I don't know much about, and don't know any track record, it's tough to just, you know, get fucking, you know, $30 game like that. It's different when it's the big boys. Sometimes they have a good track record. Alright, we need the lizard tails. We were getting mouse tails. Never get enough mutton. Goat meat. Okay, fine, I'll take that. Muffin? Remember that? What the hell was that all about, that weird meme? I'm a muffin. It was like some chick on Vine, I think it was. Would have been before TikTok. Just like, she was doing the muffin song. That takes me back. Collecting the lizards like this is very Shadow of the Colossus inspired. So I put the life meters on. We'll see if it helps at all. Helps for the big boys. You're just holding on to kill them. I'm over the cover just feeling like shit. Ah, okay. No worries. Been a good week so far. Good conversations. Good people. We know map. I don't even go this way anyway. There's definitely a few games I want to pick up, but at the same time I want to keep my money for the big. Yeah, that's always the way. That's always the way. Very hard to get them all. I'm hoping to do this right with the Uncharted stuff, and you know that it'll give us the new ones on PS5 for a tenner. We have the old copies. It's a nice reason to replay them. I was actually thinking of replaying Uncharted 4 ages ago. Anyway, I had so much fun with it. unbelievable quality, like Jesus Christ. The graphic fidelity of it all. Skiddle-doo. But goddamn, I am not paying full price for it. Hell no. Oh, I need the lizards. Come here, you little shite. Oh, I think he's gone. No, is he? Oh, come here. You quick, but I'm quicker. Come here, you little shite. Gotcha. I think we need 5 of each, and we had the mouse tails just for a side quest. I'm not really beelining and doing all the side quests. If they're not too much of a pain in the ass, I'll do them. There is a lot. Like every JRPG under the sun. Oh, you want some of this, boy? I will smack the shit out of you. I think I just parried a goat. What the hell? I can't parry in a Souls game, and I've been playing them for years. What the hell? Here we go, into the desert. Into the desert. Get a couple of mushies on the way, why not? The desert will look like it's upside down. Yeah, I'm trying to think, is there any other games I'd like to just put a pin in before the big games start? I don't think so, really. It'd be nice to finish off the Pokemon Diamond. Not that big of a game. We'll see. Pokemon games do not do well on my channel, sadly. It's weird. There's a weird kind of situation with those. I don't know what it is. It's like the people who come through, and I appreciate you guys. A lot of you fell out of touch with Pokemon, you know. Then the ones that are just becoming teenagers are all rabid about Pokemon, right? You know.
Let's go.
And then the older crew are nostalgic about them, but a lot of them don't still play it. So it's just a weird situation. I feel like Pokemon games only work on stream if you dedicate your own channel to it. That's how I feel. But it's okay.
What is this?
I don't just, you know, stream games, you know, just to build hype or whatever. You know, that kind of way. I like to play them myself, but I did fall out of touch with them for years, and I can tell why, you know. I can tell why. Let's see, can we push this or something? Maybe we gotta do it later.
It appears
to be out of service. You're out of service. Check out these buff wolves, though. What the hell? Huh? What y'all been eating?
Wolves.
Look out.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. After one mauls the bejesus out of you. What the hell do you think it was? Let's get some wolf pelts. Wolves in the desert? I know what you're thinking. Don't make much sense. Oh, damn. Old Alpha, that's more of a shade than anything.
Wait.
That animation,
They're
though.
leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
Do we have anything equipped on our swords? You can put these like spells. They're like words from the books. Everything in the book was sealed away for good reason. We'll find out later. You know, we're sort of, he's helping us and we're helping him. It's not the best idea. It's like we're literally writing the prophecy, writing the doomsday. Let's see, is it in? Oh, word edit. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, we do have some stuff equipped, which is nice. With none on the dark hand. The dark hand. Alright. Let's see. I don't know anything about. Yeah, see, there you go. I never saw the appeal. That's okay. The ADSF movie muffin character kind of. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. A lot of those clips are cringy as hell. For sure. I feel like I was even Vine before TikTok. A simple hollow but goat. That's where your playing skills are, yeah. Good lord. You won't get much traction. I know, right? Yeah. It's gotta be one or all. Oh, yeah, one or all or none. There we go. Jesus. It's definitely Wednesday. I can already feel my voice gone. What the hell? I don't think we can follow him over there, can we? No, I think you come back around. God, I'm gonna get sand everywhere. It's so coarse. Even the library on this is in NieR Automata, which is so sad. Ooh, some guardians.
The gate is
Maybe a
sealed
community
tight.
night thing with some of the Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, great.
The other thing I noticed is
In.
the Pokemon streamers have moved
Where is she going?
so far on, you know, where they'll have the Pokemon on the screen with little sprites and a whole thing. So yeah, You can't just come in as a casual
these guys
Pokemon
kinda-
streamer.
Not exactly.
You'll learn to make awesome food. So it's a tough one, right, you know? Luckily, I just played them for fun. Alright. A new cheeky little village. They look like the gnomes from Little Nightmares. Beautiful. Instead of your typical waterways, they have aqueducts for sand.
I
Sand
saved
ducts.
a local kid from a pack of
Oh,
wolves.
so now you're welcome.
Ever since,
Yeah.
this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gotta be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway. I don't
Kanye
know
doesn't
if
think
you're
much of herself at all. Or Kanye, as I was calling her a couple of times. Kanye West.
The king lives in the big building. Figure out the rest for yourself.
Thank you.
What about you?
I'll stay here. I hate crap like this.
I don't know whether to thank you or wish you ill.
Kinda just cuts through all the bullshit. She's almost like the audience's
I
voice.
suppose a quick stroll about town is an
The language they use here is pretty crazy. So, good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Thanks a lot. Hello there.
What are they saying?
fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
God, not even the Grimoire knows, and he's like 1,000 years old.
I feel bad that I can't understand.
Beautiful. She's gonna post the skinned monkey to her
You could
Instagram.
speak
Jeez.
1,000
What
tongues
the
and
hell
still
was
fail
that
if
about?
You lack knowledge of another's culture.
So the whole of gaming Twitter and that is just
Come on,
completely
Vice, help me out already.
up in arms.
I am a
Over
brilliant
the
book of
Xbox
unspeakable
news.
value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
Which is fucking funny. Now they're, wondering will Xbox try and put Game Pass on PlayStation and that, and believe me, they have tried. They have all tried. Somebody broke down what each company was worth to buy, and even the top one, EA, was like 17 billion. And apparently, Activision Blizzard went to Facebook for a buyer, Sheesh, they didn't actually want Microsoft as their first choice. They went to Facebook, and Facebook said, fuck no. And thank God, so, it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. Imagine them going to Facebook and have to sign into Facebook to play like Diablo and Overwatch and
How do we even
they already
get there?
pulled that shit with Oculus. People couldn't even get into their after paying thousands of euros for their Oculus headset. They needed to make a stupid Facebook account to get into it.
With willpower and
Or Meta as it's
smarts,
called
lad.
now. Meta my ass. Metamucil for my ass. Every COD YouTuber's lost their shit. I bet, and it's not going to change that much. I really don't think it is.
Circles here.
It's not going to change a whole lot.
If only we could speak to
And there's
the
meant to be
winds.
more
No
news this
doubt
week
we'd
as
have
well.
little trouble reaching
Only
the
from
King's
Xbox.
manor.
Who knows? Who knows?
We'll ju-
Beautiful language. There's a little bit of Japanese to it. Hello, DPG. How's it going? Hello, hello. Have you been watching Night at the Museum again? Gonna have to put DPG into a museum. Here we have the Homo erectus chair humpus. What the hell is that? He was a special breed of humans who only hump chairs. Unfortunately, he couldn't actually get any heirs from the chairs. No chair heirs. So he died without children and none to pass on the chair humping itis. Little did we know that it was actually a curable disease. Just take all the chairs away from him. Oh, this guy's been collecting old human artifacts. Because this is set in the year 3000. You got old stop signs, surfboards, pipes, fucking water bottles, random stuff. Don't worry, it won't take long till we figure this out. Hello, these are the guards, you gotta be careful. These guys will take you these cool little canoes, if you wanna call them that. It's the most content they've had in a solid year. Oh my god, Lacuna. Oh shit. Oh shit. It took Activision being bought by Xbox to give the COD YouTubers content. Oh, that is fucking foul, dude. Nice job. Nice job. So true. So true, it hurts them. I'm telling you. Oh my god. Even watching Dr. Disrespect still play like Warzone, he looks like he wants to rip his fucking mustache off. Bored out of his fucking skull, but there's nothing else. That's why he wanted... People were like, why does he want a Battle Royale in Halo so much? Because he just wants something else to play, the poor bastards. But little did know that Halo is kicking ass. Alright, we gotta go talk to the king. None of these guys are gonna help us right now. Find a way around without falling in the sand. No bueno. You'll never get sand out of your butt crack. Never. It's a little friend for life. People saying, obviously the takeover won't be instantly. Yeah, it'll take at least a year, probably. But also, like, I don't think they're ever going to just make COD exclusive. I don't think that's going to be a thing. And the people were saying, you know, instead of trying to get Game Pass on PlayStation, PlayStation should just build a rival to COD, you know? Not that it's taken COD fucking 20 odd years to get it right and fuck it up and get it right again, you know? And the last time PlayStation built, you know, a rival, it was Killzone to rival Halo. That really fucking worked out well, didn't it? You don't just build a rival. People, like this, when games take upwards of 100 million to make, you don't just, that's not how it works. And look at Xbox, they've been trying to rival Uncharted and God of War for years. And they've been breaking it. That's what I'm saying. People want them to chase after each other. It's no good. It's no good. I'd rather innovate. Move away, let COD die off, probably, or something. Warzone and Zombies is the only thing that's still doing right anyway. Because there's not really much they can do with COD right now, you know? They've fucked up the World War stuff. They can't go back there ever again, maybe not for another 10 years. And the future stuff has gotten so stale because we're on our 5th fucking Black Ops. So what do you do? What do you do? All that's left now is to go future mech stuff, and people did not like Advanced Warfare at all. So I don't know. I don't know what you do. Maybe like in 10, 20 years time or something like that, maybe less, when the graphics have just gone batshit insane on the next generation, Unreal Engine 5 or 6. Maybe then they can return to, you know, World War 1 and 2 and, you know, storm the beaches of Normandy with almost like Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers level of, you know, cinematography and graphical detail. But they have now burned those bridges.
No entry, it would...
And after we finally made it all this way...
The view ratio is to someone like Doc streaming other than... Yeah, I know.
Oh,
He has tried other games, don't get me wrong. But... yeah, I don't know. Like, he's done, like, Escape from Tarkov, but there are always other Battle Royales, you're right. He's now building his own game, so maybe that'll be the one to fix things, you know? Oh. Just show an act of kindness. Help her up. Pick all her stuff up. Small act of kindness. Definitely. Peas. King. King's ever watchful, that's what he is. Oh, here you go. You okay? Did you hurt yourself? I can't understand you, but like anybody who is approached with a language neither can understand, you can still show acts of kindness and show love in your body language, right?
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture.
Sign language. Deviation COD communities hoping whatever they make will rival or be better than COD. But there's... yeah, but I mean, if Sony were to make a rival for COD, it's gonna take 3 years and then they're gonna fuck it up for a couple of games, you know? It's kind of like what happened with Titanfall. Titanfall didn't really click. It was fantastic from the get-go, but it didn't really click with the community until Titanfall 2, and then EA released it on top of their own Battlefield like fucking idiots. So, yeah. If anything, Titanfall, and Apex to that matter, is the real evolution of COD in my opinion. They made it fast, futuristic without ridiculousness, you know?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king.
See, COD, like Battlefield, has become a dead franchise. How's it going, Evil? I agree. I agree. You know, it only takes one good game to bring it all back, though. It's not the same with Halo.
Turns out we can't actually
it's all it takes. But they'll never let it go.
I can
What's worse is you've got the community for each game screaming about what they actually want, and nobody's listening. Like, the Battlefield guys want Bad Company 3. They have fucking asked for this. That's what they want. On COD's side of thing, they want to go back to the good old days without fucking up everything else, you know?
Oh, she will act as
And they kind of made a good step in the right direction with the Modern Warfare remake. Now, people didn't like what they did with the multiplayer, though. That's the problem.
But first, I must.
But I think it all boils down to people not really knowing what they want.
We really just need to see the king.
Stuff, eh, Pyro? 10.2 has an unusually good campaign. Yeah, okay, I think it had the full package. I know you talked about not wanting, you know, not to get into the mechs really at all, and that's kind of where Apex was born, right? It's nice to have both. It's nice to have both.
Well,
it's really cool. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's interesting. FPSs are in a strange place. The traditional senses are dying off, and Battle Royale is completely taken over. And to even prove that point, like, we don't want that to happen. You kind of want it all, right? But they keep fucking up, you know? COD hasn't been right in a good few entries. And same with Battlefield, sadly. So it was only a matter of time that Battle Royale took over. Not just because it's everywhere, because there's no other choice.
is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Now we get some subtitles.
I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric
It's awesome, but they
town.
killed it before I had a chance. Yeah, that's clearly EA fucking up again. Oh, Bri! Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, dude? Bri Fang. Hello, Jenna. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Bri. Hello, everybody. Welcome, raiders. Hello, Bri. Hello, dude. How's it going? Oh, I'm Caffrey as well. Thank you so much for that host, Jenna. Hello. Did I see you today? Was today Papa Fang's birthday? Happy birthday to Papa Fang. How was your stream, dude? If you guys haven't, please go over and give Bright Fang a follow. He's awesome. He's been around, the whole Fang family been around supporting so many people for ages now. Very good people. Over on Twitter, the Titanfall 2 community spam about how they want a new game for them to fix the DDoS and the hackers. Yeah, it was only when they stopped watching that the hackers moved in, huh? Every multiplayer game has a problem with hackers and aimbotters and all that, you know. Sheesh, you cannot get away from them. If something as simple as Fall Guys suffers from hackers, like, clearly there's a bigger issue in the whole gaming side of things, you know. Oh, thank you for that host as well, Caffrey. Thank you. How are you, Cyber? I'm good. I'm good. We're just talking about how Xbox bought Activision Blizzard and how people are kind of going crazy that it is going to make Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox and things like that. You know, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. We'll have to see. Up to them now. Alright. Hello, sir. He's not gonna help us. Oh, didn't make it. Call of Duty. Call of Duty, good again.
I'm covered in sand.
It's possible.
Take care before all your health is lost.
I don't know what kind of setting would save it at this point. I was saying for ages that they should split off Black Ops at this point. Just make that its own series. So they don't kind of muddy that water. We go in here. I'm in! Because at this point, there's subtitles with Black Ops getting a bit out of control. Like Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, Battle Royale, blah 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 blah. Boink. He really wants to take me on the canoe. Let's go. This is a sand skip. Rule 1115 and 17. Jesus Christ, you must review the town by ship before purchasing it. And come on. Grab now. Grab 'em. A year and 4 months. Lovely. Do you think the book gets sand stuck between the pages? I hope so. It's so coarse, it gets everywhere.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
That's a lot of rules. Jeez, how do you remember them all? 124,046. Good lord.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
Yeah, if anything, they might just make the main entries of COD, like, you know, the campaign. But I can never see Warzone. They originally said they were gonna bring back Blackout, which was actually their first COD battle royale. You know, it didn't do too well, but people, of course, as usual, they don't know what they have till it's gone. So when Warzone first started coming out, there was a lot of stuff they missed from it. And I don't know what happened with Battlefield. I felt like people were having fun with Firezone. That was their battle royale. And yeah, it was probably the weakest of them all, but there was potential there. Seemed odd to just burn and let it go. COD becomes good again, the earth will be a desert, and our sun will become a red star, and hell will freeze over, and the devil will hand out popsicles to everybody.
So the aristocracy.
Those are people, yeah, exactly, yeah. Jesus, that was the thing. Apparently, they went to Facebook to sell Activision Blizzard, and Facebook said no. They wanted, basically, they just wanted someone to up the bid from Microsoft, you know. They wanted more than $70 billion. And somebody broke down, I must find it again. Someone broke down all the companies, how much they're worth. I think at the top was EA at 11 billion. Which is far more than they deserve to be worth, for sure.
Does this girl plan
So we might hear more news this week. Blackout was awful. Well, see, there you go then.
She's just following the rules, Vice.
No, let's not skip our tour. I forgot Battlefield had a battle royale. There you go. Yeah, it was Fire Zone or Fire. Was it Fire Zone? Fuck, I don't remember the name of it, dude. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I think at this point the battle royales almost feel like they stand alone, away from the games, as their own genre. And people still love parts of the multiplayer, right? They're definitely getting... But people still go back and play. Like, when they remastered some of the older games, they went back and played them. And people still go back and want what they had with, you know, from the Modern Warfare 2 days, you know? In the earlier Black Ops. I've had a match of it now, tried a few times, even got a single match, damn. I played it with Dub, but it wasn't the best. Yeah, it just felt weird for them to immediately just burn it. Instead of building on it, kind of what Blackout had to, you know, fall so that Warzone could become what it is. A strange thing. A store that sells strange things, you're telling me.
Yeah, that is...
I want the stop sign. That's like such a drunken thing to do. I don't know if the US they do it, but definitely in Europe, we tend to get very pissed and we steal cones and stop signs. He won't sell anything from me yet. She's gonna take me just around and around and around, isn't she? I won off. Glash. Alright, this is obviously the pelts and stuff, yeah? Maybe armor? Raw materials? And use it to make the masks. Rule 12, do not neglect your mask. When you live here, you must have a mask on at all time.
I was beginning to suspect.
What if they have lizard heads? What if that's their real head? Hello, sir. Cool sandscapes, very much like Breath of the
It
Wild.
would seem we are impeding progress.
Oh, sorry. We're in her way. That's a fancy way of saying we're in her way. You're impeding her progress. Bloody hell. Yeah, I feel like when that came out, Firezone, yes, that was kind of pretty. Was Apex even out by then? I don't think so. Maybe it was. Took a while for Apex to take off too. Now it's like number 2. PUBG is all but dead, right? There's still a rabid little bit of fan base that have turned into like a RPing and stuff, role playing in it, which is cool. Just go around building little bases. It's almost closer to Rust. We know what happened with Rust as well. Rust is another one that just got full-on hackers and things like that. Take the fun out. They try to bring Rust back again, put it on console after, what was it, 5 or 6 years being out. Wasn't there talks of like a Rust 2 as well? And then they try to get the RP community on Twitch and a couple other places to get on there. It started up for a bit, but a lot of the old timers, the guys who just mainline Rust, would sit outside all the streamers' camps and one-shot them. So they quickly moved over to GTA RP.
Thanks.
And never looked back.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose. I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconveniences.
Everyone at City are kinky. Gimp mask. For sure. Kind of looks like Pyramid Head. Maybe they're into Pyramid Head. Rules do not exist to bind us, they exist so you may know your freedoms. Oh my god, that is some fucking North Korea stuff right there.
You're a good
Jesus.
citizen, Fira.
Dude, how did they even breathe in those masks? Here we go. Now to the King's Palace. Maybe she can introduce us by taking the tour. Make things a little bit higher. She sounds like she's just knackered tired all the time. I bet you that mask weighs an absolute ton. The King's Manor? However, we have no king now. You have no king? Our king was stricken with a foul black illness. Yes, we know of this. The Black Scroll. That's why we came. His son, the prince, now rules the land.
The
Black Scroll.
Thank you.
All right.
All of this touring has been helpful for
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find a cure to this Black Scroll.
I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Some cool battles in this game as well. Alright, I remember this guy here, right here. Yeah. His one didn't fit his head.
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at this time. Kind of sounds a little bit Japanese. Cool. Beautiful. Pyramid Head, so that's why there's no ladders in the city with all the clanging going down. Yeah. Dude, that one helmet in... Is it Bloodborne or is it Dark Souls 3? It might be Bloodborne. Where he slides down the... I think they added in the sound effects, but he slides down the ladder. It's like... Dun, 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 dun. So funny.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I gotta go
It's
and
not your fault, Fira.
get that helmet.
Let's go back to Kaine for now.
So yeah, finished the campaign for Halo Infinite. The kind of blue ball that's at the end there, Eva. What do you think, as usual? I was kind of hoping we'd have the iconic, you know, self-destruct escape on a warthog, you know, iconic. But I mean, it wouldn't have made sense. Every time we've had that, the whole Halo ring was blowing up, and this one they've kept intact. They're definitely sequel baiting. You know, someone that's alive and we thought dead as well, which is cool. Yeah, so interesting. And we've got the little, you know, ragtag team little together, you know. Echo 216 and Weapon. She was gonna call herself Cortana. I nearly smacked the AI out of her. God damn, I'll get you with some zeros and ones. I think it's Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because my brain wants me to say Bloodborne. Because there are some fantastic armor sets in Bloodborne. Weird as hell, especially with the arcane stuff. Alright, thank you, little one. Let's go back to Kaine. Wait, I got hit with the sand. Hold on. Zoink. Alright, are you any less pissed off? Never.
Yeah, thankfully we met a girl who helped us get around.
Has done too well for them not to make a follow-up. Yeah, true, but, you know, they fucking... The sequel bait is a rough thing to do, I think, in this day and age, because I don't know, you just don't know if it's gonna sell or not. That's the thing.
A girl.
I feel like if it's an established series, it's a little bit easier.
Finish your
Oh, she
business.
wants to talk to her. Oh my gosh! So this probably is the same girl that Kaine saved from the wolves. Go on. You know it's true. She's the one who saved you.
Slow down, I can barely.
The person who saved me.
Person who
course.
saved me. Surely you don't.
You killed the
mean
plague mask
Kaine.
girl every time to get that cape. There it is. There it is.
Kaine helps you.
That'd be a
This
concussion.
far
It really
does he?
would. Oh my god. You'd pass out before you'd reach the bottom of the ladder. Your brain would go into fail-safe mode. Well, they don't.
Piss off,
The vehicle run 3 times
You
now.
guys
Yeah,
done
it's
or
true.
what?
It's true. Yeah, yeah. It's overdone. But if you think about it, they borrowed so much from like the 3 Halo games for Infinite. There's so many callbacks that it was almost make your head spin. Nothing wrong with that at all. Prince is missing, of course. And we're in violation of rule 83,348. Not
What's
having
going on?
Prince. Alright. Went missing in the Baron Temple. Let's go! Of course, they have a rule that means they can't go looking for them. So we gotta step in.
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws.
Goddamn
As
politics.
outsiders, we have no say in the matter. Now come, we should be off.
Even though I'm pretty sure she has a good story later on, Bloodborne, her outfit is too good not to kill her. Ah. Same with Eileen, the Crow, everyone. I always thought she was a badass. She definitely has this kind of older lady vibe.
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024.
And,
you know that one. Rule 1024.
yeah, I usually try and her
You must
NPC
honor the request of
quest
any
is the
outsider
hardest because
owed a debt.
she fights this guy and she has to not die and you have to not accidentally kill her, you know, and not aggro her. It's a
That's
bollocks,
how it
man.
goes,
It's a bollocks.
right, Fira?
It's one of those they almost make you want to use ranged arcane
Why
stuff.
did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of...
But yeah, she became this meme because she says the Haunter. She has kind of like a northerner accent or something.
Let's move.
Instead of join the hunt, she's like the hunt or something. I don't know why she says it. Now come, Buck. Oh come, as you are right now. Oh god, oh god. What if I was to tell you I still got my Christmas tree up? I know. Christ, I just have not had the chance to goddamn fucking take it down. Last 2 weeks have been a blur. I've been streaming like fucking crazy, so I barely even have time to like make my dinner when I come home. My goodness. And then like when I'm clocking off from stream, it's like fucking 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. Last 2 weeks. Let me tell you, all I want to do is crash, collapse into my food. And we gotta be careful with this one. Come on, Kaine. 83,000. No fapping in public. Ah. What they don't know won't hurt them. Just watch where you're aiming it. Notice that too almost sounds like an Irish accent. Hey, there you go. Kinda. I thought it felt northerner. Like, British. Oh lord. Gotta wait for the goddamn AI. Come on. Faster! Give her a kick up the arse. I see you, Kaine. Going over the Baron Temple.
Are we leaving the girl back?
No, of course not. She just walks very, very, very slow. Come on, you little shite. No, don't stop. Yeah, keep the jokes coming. And then we'll all be in horny jail together. Welcome, fellow horny jail inmates. That's right. Inmate number 83,948. Oh, the irony. That was the same rule you broke. Close inmate 83,000. People for fapping in public. Your sentence. Death. Oh my god. I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in that world. Death to fapping. We wouldn't be able to survive. There'd be spontaneous combustion everywhere. You don't want that at all. It's not a good idea, little one. You should go back. I'll guide you to the desert. Please stay close to me. Uh-oh. Hello, I'm already lost. Fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck. Music's almost Spanish at this point. Yeah, so later on in Act 2, he kind of grows up and he's like a proper samurai at that point. It's cool.
Beware the wolves.
Wow! First we'll beware the wolves, then we'll wear the wolves. You fall down, you silly bastard. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf, huh? Not you, let's go. The camera moves around so wild
I
sometimes.
can barely open my eyes.
That's why they're wearing the masks.
The moment I open
See?
my mouth, the sand
Wasn't for
rushes inside.
pyramid head fetish or not after all. Damn it.
How does Vera do
POV
this?
British woman. Of course she gets
Perhaps
stabbed
there
by
is some
players.
malice
Aww.
inside that mask of hers. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
Liam Neeson, always mind your surroundings. No, like the Nolan Batman movies taught us more about life than anything else. She's got some cool magic. The first one, mind your surroundings, Batman Begins. The Dark Knight was, what the hell is that? It's not who you are underneath, but what you do that defines you. Actually, that might be Batman Begins. That's just a great quote right there. Then the Dark Knight is, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Hell yeah. And then the Dark Knight Returns. Is that what was it called again? Dark Knight Rises. That one, the Dark Knight Returns, I think was the comic. The last one, basically, don't be a simp for Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Basically, that's all. That's all that one teaches us. Nothing else. Anything else? No one paid attention to me until I wore a mask. Now we're all wearing masks. Meh. Alright, come on, missus. You lead the way. I kill the wolves. Hell yeah. I was raised by comic book movies. You'd end up with some weird disorders, that's for sure. See, it's got the Tony Stark disorder. What's that mean? He thinks he can fly around in a suit made of cardboard. And he's got a weird goatee. But does have a problem with stabbing. Yeah, it's true. A lot of places for sure. I don't know what, especially London, inner city London. I don't know what that's about. You know, the stabbings in London are nearly as bad as the shootings in America. Pretty fucked up. We've had a couple of nasty murders and stabbings here recently. It's a completely innocent teacher, 23, 24, just running along the canal bank. Someone approached her and killed her. Fucking disgusting. I'm telling you, there's a far bigger problem than knives and guns, and that's right up here. There's a serious mental health problem with everybody.
Wolves.
That's what we need to work on first. Still, there are some strange choices in Ireland. I don't know if it's all around the world or what, but a lot of people have like previous convictions, mental health problems that are just let out of these places, you know, mental health hospitals, on their own reconnaissance, and I don't understand that. Like, of course you don't want to be imprisoning these people unless they're like criminally insane or something, you know. It's no way to. Where the hell did she go? Oh balls. Oh balls. Says she's here. Oh my god, I was close. Damn, little one, I almost lost you. Yeah, so that's a tough choice. You don't want to imprison, you know, people just because they have mental health issues. That's no way to treat them. But I don't know. Letting them out without supervisor is madness. Fucking madness. Ugh, keep an eye on your surroundings. Yeah, look around and see a wolf licking his nuts. Oh, that one was good. Liam Neeson was so good in Batman Begins. People forget that movie exists, and I hate it. I think it's so awesome. The whole ninja vibe with the... Oh man, it's fucking cool. The Baron Temple is right ahead. Thank you. And one more thing. Baron Temple map. Thank you. This is cool. These are like these Persian temples have only been discovered recently. It's cool. As far as I can go. Thanks for your help. Please don't go back on your own, missus. This is how you got caught wolves the last time. Get your granny gasms ready always. Don't be a simp. That guy probably has daddy issues. Right? The original Catwoman. I'm excited for the new Catwoman in the new Batman movie. Zoe Kravitz, I've always had a little thing for her. Cutie. Remember when she was like Angel in X-Men? Good God. Stabbing one town over from me, a guy the same age as me too. Yeah, that's the scary part. Kids like young teenagers carrying knives. I think the dude who stabbed me was high off his fucking mind. But he was only 15 years old. I didn't press charges because I'm like, fuck me, this guy needs help. That's how fucked up. Like he just threw his whole life away doing that stuff. Jesus Christ. Clearly far too easy access to it. It falls off a cliff. Screw your radar. It happens so much. One tiny little glance to chat and I'm gone. Yes. The following. You're not allowed to be the leaping rabbit. Oh, we got some bullet hell going on here. Nice. So we can't jump in here. We've got ourselves a little test. And this stuff is coming back. So what you want to do is break a motherfucker. Then you gotta push through before you get hit. I assume getting hit probably also makes you exit the room. Let's see. Did I do all this just for an item? Did it all for the hoochie. Wait. No, it just brings it over there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit this guy. We can't go that way either. Oh! I broke them all. Oh, Master of the Triad, it's time to devote yourself to the next rule. I totally meant to do that.
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
No, I can jump.
The man is tasked to protect his people.
We going this
Yet
way?
he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
Yeah, right? Holy crap. What kind of kingdom is this? Free these people. Oh, you were stabbed. Yes.
That he is an incompetent
It was,
fool.
oh man, must be probably 10 years ago now. It happens, it
Did I
happens.
just hear someone?
Definitely mentioned it before. Yeah. That's not a big deal. Didn't leave any lasting marks besides a little scar. Some prince, huh?
Where did you come from, boy?
Prince of Pissant instead of Prince of Persia.
Wait, seriously? But you're just a kid.
Put that smelly finger down. I know where it's been.
What?
It's aliens. It's aliens. It's been abducted. That's right. It's the weirdest FNAF game ever. Nobody put Jenny Prince in the corner. What's the hurt? Yeah, it was like a cold. It was like cold. That's all I remember being cold. And then I had like my groceries in my hand. I remember I was like, at the end of the night, everyone's like, how the hell have you still got your groceries? But when I was talking about before, like,
See him instead.
people fucking ringing ambulances when I told them not to, that kind of stuff. Like, shit, someone ring an ambulance or a fire brigade, and I could fucking, well, fire brigades I think is more important, but that kind of shit can ruin your life. It can be in debt for life over just somebody. Basically, it's not even their fault. They're trying to do the good thing. But yeah, I remember getting home and I sat down and all I heard was squelch. It was just my whole jeans, boxers, and shirts was just covered in blood. It's fucking mad. Anyway. Yeah, whenever you live in a town or a city or anything like that, you're always going to have those kind of things that are going to happen, you know? Especially for ladies. Ladies, thank God for things like Uber and that, but then you hear some horror stories around Uber drivers as well, so it's just, yeah. People are well within their right to carry protection. They should. for a little boshy boshy. Oh, Kaine.
God damn it!
She's going crazy.
This shit's starting to piss me off!
I like her.
Kaine!
Uh-oh, you broke the rules.
What in the... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me...
She has zero filter.
I assume...
Uber definitely has a mediocre history.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Same with Lyft and all that. Oh. They broke the rules. Right, evasive mouse, so we can't dodge. I'm supposed to remember, and we can't sprint. And then magic spewing bat. So I'm trying to figure out what the name of the rules are, right?
So
Oh.
we have to play by the rules.
Yeah. Can I only walk? I know we gotta play by the rules. The rules stink. I really can't sprint. Okay. We gotta get to the glowing cube. Okay, pepper spray. Yeah, it helps for sure. Tasers as well. Tasers have become more and more. Tasers should be free. No! Oh my god, no! Damn, I barely touched the analog. Is there a button to stop me from fucking sprinting? I literally have to, like, just rub the analog to make him walk. That shit will put the toughest man on his knees. Yeah, it gets everybody as well. That's the issue with pepper spray. Including, you know, the person using it. That the devs seem to be like doing ass shots. Yeah, they call it fan service, but we secretly know what it is. Damn it, this room can bite a big one. Did it say I could jump? You know, we can jump, but it might still count as dodging. Yeah, tasers are not too good. They don't last very long. Yeah, the other problem with tasers is if the ones with the little needly things, you know, whatever the fuck they're called, they sadly, if it's kind of like a car battery, if both of them don't go into the skin, it doesn't work. It's completely useless. It needs to create a circuit. So now they have these other ones where they have the current in the device, you know? Oh man, this is some bogus bullshit! Just let me run one time. Yeah, but yeah, so you have those ones, you'll have like the little crack of the volts right there in their hand. But they have to get close enough to use it then at that point, and you know, yeah, it's fucked up. There's a big stigma around like dudes, you know, it's such a macho thing where dudes are not meant to be carrying tasers or pepper spray or any of that kind of stuff. I think that's kind of shitty. It's shitty walks. That's why you see fucking... He went too far with the combo. Fuck! Fuck you and your rules! See, that's why you see dudes as young as 12 fucking having knives and that. I reckon like the small knives do more damage than the big giant ones, you know, the almost novelty knives. It's the little pen knives and switchblades that do so much more. Man, fuck this room. I wish usually this game would have a button that would let you walk. You seen that one movie based around a murderer having a job as an Uber driver? I don't remember what it's called. Oh god. Doesn't take long before they start doing that kind of stuff, does it? I was hoping I could hit him. Looks like the player getting bored. Activate Pervo. Exactly, yeah. Luckily it's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. It's crazy what goes on in some animes. I was saying that, like, that's why I think there's some fantastic anime out there, but there's this weird fucking trend going back since the very start that just sexualize the weirdest stuff. We nowadays we all just call it fucking hentai, and that's not right either. No, there's some weird shit, really weird shit out there. I have to walk. I have to fucking walk. We almost get over there. And one of these balls get me. Sucks that there's nothing in the rule book about dying in one hit, you bastards! Yeah, bastards. These little balls are fine. They don't do that much damage. Oh, for fuck's sake! See, I barely moved the analog and he took off there. Jeez, that's annoying. That's the most annoying part. Everything else is fine. It's the walking that kills me. As a man with no patience. No. Careful, careful. Yeah, so kind of all that you ever really see is people wanting to demilitarize the police in their countries. Try to understand. But it's kind of hard to fight gangs and people with fully automatic weapons with rubber bullets. It only gets you so far. But there's been just so many wrongful deaths and things like that happening. What do you do? And as soon as they ever try and make guns illegal or bullets, outlaw bullets, it is over. It's going to be like the Prohibition again. You get the Streisand effect. As if things couldn't be any worse. Trust me. Trust me, they'll get even worse. Alright, thank Christ for that. Not about hentai or tentacle. Yeah, that's the thing. When I first heard of hentai, I always thought it was about just tentacle stuff. But apparently it means everything, like animated stuff. There was an Italian, I don't know if you guys saw this making the rounds on Twitter. It was one of those Italian board meetings showing up, right? And they were in a Zoom call. And you know, there's a lot of people who just like do crazy pranks in Zoom. Somebody decided to post like Final Fantasy VII porn. Oh my god. And of course they were literally all old people. So they didn't know what to do. But even more so, they felt a little bit prudish as well. Because half of them just were stunned silence. And the other half were watching it, probably having a cheeky old flick, you know. It was so funny. So funny. You gotta go hunt that stuff down. But of course the guy who made it, apparently that's hentai. Apparently even something like that, just animated stuff, is hentai. I clearly am not in the same realm as people anymore. Get him with the fucking magic. Would it be too easy? Too easy. Alright, this is pretty simple stuff. Look, I mean, just look at it. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Go! I saw that live stream. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, the guy who made it, like, he's fucking delighted with himself. Probably a trophy for getting through this without fucking up at all. It's called Spree. It's on Netflix. It's pretty decent for the concept about a guy vlogging his carpooling ride. So it gets darker and darker. Oh, bet you it's definitely based on something. It's only a matter of time before something goes on the internet, and then it takes a dark turn. The whole Slenderman killings and all that was so fucked up. Jesus. I was scared of Ursula as a kid, but I don't like tentacles. I don't like them. It's all good. Don't think we're supposed to like them. Can we go down here? Thank you. Hunters were to get past censorship along with a lot of other hentai. Yeah, but people are just genuinely into that stuff as well, you know? Well, absolutely. People are into everything. This could be the last one. I noticed the other one as well. LGBT tags, they have to do some pretty backwards things. I mean, not that I know. Oh, not that I know. Evasive mouse, no dodging, and no magic. Now they're gonna follow us around. You'll never take me alive, coppers. That's close. Unedited, the look on the politician's face was priceless. Yeah, it really was. I'm telling you, it was this brief moment of silence. If you watch it, it cracked me up. They were, because it looks real. Like the animations, it's crazy. And you know, we all talk about Rule 34 enough. It's what it is. The way it is, man. If it exists on the internet, there's probably something naughty about it. By the gods. By the gods. We gotta find the impasta. Tremor the movie, exactly. That still holds up, man. It's good quality movie. Yeah, you see Tremor one time as a kid and it's over. It's over. Blade wielding tiger.
Barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Vice. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folks suddenly enjoy their bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make
You
such
think
complicated rules.
a book had seen so many civilizations over 1,000 years, you think you have a bit more, you know, patience, understanding? I don't know. I think ever since the meme of dicks out for Harambe, I think the internet was lost at that point. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's like press F to pay respects and dicks out for Harambe. Can we get this one? Between the cracks. You never know. Oh, let's go. It's a movie about these worm things with tentacle tongues. Yeah. They start attacking this town. It's like an 80s. It's Kevin Bacon. It was the movie that made Kevin Bacon. So it actually holds up pretty well. They of course made like 7 or 8 of them. And they're trying to bring it back again. One of those desert towns that just completely got wiped out. Oh, that's an insta fail. Little shites.
Man, I hate being covered in sand.
It's Anakin Skywalker, everyone.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you?
I don't see your floating ass helping, huh? The robot in NieR Automata would let you glide out of it. I can't hold on to your fickle little pages. Watch those movies. Yeah, there's some great series back then. You might call them B tier or whatever, but shit, they're fun. Sad thing is, yeah, they keep trying to remake everything. Now we're at this stage where they're just bringing back and remaking every goddamn show. They're bringing back King of the Hill now. Sometimes it's nice just to let a show have done its job, made an impact, and move the fuck on. Don't ruin its memory by keep bringing it back. Next they'll be remaking Friends and fucking Scrubs and all that. Evasive mouse. Evasive moose. I'm just not allowed to dodge. Fine, I don't need to dodge. Almost dodged there, swear to God. Immediately dodges. Kiss my entire ass. That should be a double whammy. Lovely. I can't pick it up. Alright. You should be dead by the time I get over there. Bye bye. Now it's just me and you. Talk about old horror comedies. Does anyone remember From Dusk Till Dawn? That is a classic. Absolute classic. Hell yeah. Love it to bits. That feels like more than a horror movie. That's like another one of those that got Tarantino. And here's the thing, like that was the movie that made me go, oh, you know what? George Clooney's actually cool. Because I had seen him in Roseanne before that. And he was in ER. I think ER was what made him as well. But yeah, he was fucking cool as hell in From Dusk Till Dawn. Robert Rodriguez. Did he dodge there? No, he fell. Quentin Tarantino, Juliette Lewis, Harvey Keitel was even in it as well. You wouldn't believe, but he was the preacher. So Harvey Keitel, here you go, hell yeah. He was in a lot of those mobster movies back in the day, you know. Martin Scorsese, like Mean Streets, Bad Lieutenant. A lot of great Harvey Keitel movies. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, fuck yeah. From Dusk Till Dawn ended up getting a TV show, which I believe was actually pretty good. And it's most well known for that Salma Hayek snake dance. Oh my god! How you doing? And since that day, Quentin Tarantino has had a thing for feet. So every one of his movies has a weird close-up of feet. And apparently, yeah, he's a bit weird about them offset too. And you get Salma Hayek to basically feed you or pour liquor into your mouth from, you know, her crotch all the way down her leg to her toes in your mouth. I think everyone else would have a foot fetish after that one too, thank you kindly. Good God! So yeah, so in the TV show they kind of tried to do that scene again with a younger, different actress. She did a great job, but she ain't no Salma Hayek. Good God!
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
Dude with the penis gun, yeah, that's it. That's the movie. We all favorite horror films. For me, it's gotta be the first Hellraiser. Or the first Scream. Okay, cool, nice. Nice. My favorite one of all time? The Thing. The Thing. Kurt Russell. Truly, here we go, boys. Truly some of the fucking greatest creature horror, you know. Incredible work. I think it was Richard Boudin. And, oh man, dude, legendary stuff. I'm a huge fan, like when it comes to old school horror movies. Something that they've lost to CGI is just the incredible practical effects, you know. Oh my God, I'm telling you, something we are sorely missing.
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Yes, I detect mamas. Each one releases the other one, and we slowly go down. Things just gonna keep building up shapes. All right, next level. Things that, yeah, it's so incredible. Some of those creations, like, honest to God, you probably couldn't do them nowadays. They did try and remake The Thing, probably about 10 years ago or so or now, with what's her name from? She's in Scott Pilgrim. What's her name? It's like Elizabeth something. And what they did was they started doing the remake with practical effects. I talked about this before. It's just so heinous. And the director didn't like the practical effects, so he went back and did CGI over the practical effects. Disgusting. That is a cardinal sin right there. You're better off like trying to paint a Bob Ross painting out of vomit instead of paint. You know what I mean? Like, why? And you've got all this paint here. Why did you do that? Anyway. Let's see another one. I suppose The Crow, if you count it as horror, it's a personal favorite. It's closer to a comic book movie, but it's not comic. Let's see what else. Some of the classics. Let's see the Argento movies as well. Holy shit. Inferno. Beautiful Italian horror movies. They're like pieces of art rather than horror. God damn it. I love, you know, the classic slasher stuff as well. There's so many subgenres of horror. So hard to pick just a favorite. Original Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, like you said, Friday the 13th. Fucking, yeah, all the classics. Pretty damn special. I even like the original Jeepers Creepers. People kind of look back on them in a bad way, but I thought it was kind of cool.
The talking book.
Yeah, for modern horrors, Hereditary was pretty fucking shocking stuff. The first Conjuring, amazing, and the first Insidious, also very good. But the rest of them were milk dry. There even was some good parts to Paranormal Activity, but also another series milked, completely milked. I don't think hitting these blue ones does anything. They just shoot back at you. Yeah.
This is a powerful foe.
Really got a favorite horror. That's all good. Maniac Cop. Nice, dude. Nice. Really, really cool.
No, hold still and die already.
Come on, Kaine. Practical will always be better than digital. Yeah, I agree. And the way things are going with so much CGI, practical might actually cost less. Mind the remake too much, I think it adds a lot of fan service. Not perfect either. Yeah. The original Alien is a classic as well. Holy shit. The Shining, I mean, a lot of stuff, they're favorites for a reason, right? They truly are classics, and they've shaped horror in every sense of the genre for decades, you know?
And without even bothering to...
Ooh, you dirty ham sandwich. Alright, watch that.
Fuck
Watch
off,
that.
Book.
Fuck off, Buck. God, I love you, Kaine. That's what people, like, all the students studying for exams right now. Fuck off, Buck.
Kill this thing my way.
Just her dialogue's awesome. I love the no censorship, because I swear to God, the more and more time goes on, the more games are getting censored. You've got games that are getting remasters that are being censored. Like you're literally pissing on the Mona Lisa, you know? Don't piss on the Mona Lisa. She might enjoy that, but don't do it. Make the Mona Lisa moan. Anyway, shut up, Cyber. It's not funny. Look at this thing. It's like a fucking 4D chess puzzle. Are you trying to hit me? Get Out was good. Okay, nice. Would you class them as horror? Cool. I suppose it's kind of like social horror. Does that make any sense, or is that a shit way of looking at it? Social commentary horror. I'm trying to think. Inside was a great one. That's a French body shock horror. It's really fucked up. Really fucked up. There's one bit like where they're in a bathroom with white tiles, and they have every single tile covered in blood. It's unbelievable. I love every fucking part of horror. I love comedy horror. I love body shock horror. I love slashers. I love it all. I love the B horror movies from the 80s as well. They're so bad they're good. I love it. It probably is my favorite genre of movies. I'll give everything a go. Maybe not necessarily period dramas as much. They're a little bit hard. Oh, medieval stuff. The old English royalty stuff. That's tough. Tend to, well, if I need to go sleep, I suppose, but otherwise, yeah, it's tough to watch. You like what you like. You don't like what you don't like, right? You're welcome. Get your little Uka mask. That's what he came here for. Zelda moment or what? A few trailers, but not really into pure horror. Yeah, the original Scream is fucking badass. I love movies that pay homage to other movies without copying them. My liege. The royal mask. Now he can actually, stick the throne. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Social yeah, I don't know if that's the best way of putting it. I don't want to shit on it. It's funny. Yeah, the director who makes like Hereditary, and then he made like Midsommar and all that. He got some serious screws loose. You gotta, holy crap, in a good way, you know. You need a particular type of mind to make a good horror movie. It's the way it is. John Carpenter is still like kicking ass, fucking playing video games. He recently said he loved the new Halo. So it was the best one in years. Guys, he's a serious gamer. A lot of, horror masters, they either live long enough to kind of turn into old, crusty, angry, bitter men, or they die a legend, you know? Very rare. They hold up, you know? Joe Dante is awesome as well. He did like the Gremlins and a lot of those. To me, I'm weird like that. I would nearly class Gremlins as like a comedy horror. 90s. It's just amazing. It's almost wholesome. There's a lot of death in it. I know it's weird. It's like wholesome horror or something. There's been some interesting ones on Netflix. that I've enjoyed, even though they have no business being that good. Like the remake for Fright Night with Anton Yelnats and the guy who played Doctor Who. I enjoyed that. It was nowhere near the original, but I enjoyed it for what it was worth. You know, it had some good moments in it. What else as well? The Babysitter. I like The Babysitter as well. Kind of like comedy horror. I'm not a big fan of the Purge movies. I watched the first one, it was okay, I get where they're coming from. I honestly don't know how it made a series out of it, but there you go. Anything can be made a series out of it once it makes money. I think they were trying to tap into some, you know, the anger of society over the last couple of years with everything that's just come to a head. And just made a series out of it. Yeah, bright light. Yeah, yeah. I used to watch Gremlins all the time. Yeah, and Gremlins 2, I love Gremlins 2 as well. And that is pure comedy horror, that one, for sure. That goes almost slapstick. Like when that one female gremlin goes after. A bit of weird interspecies thing going on there. Let's not talk about it. It was the 80s. We got away with a lot. They're meant to be making a Gremlins 3 and another Goonies and everything. They really are systematically going back and trying to just tear a hole into our childhoods. But we'll see about that. Gremlins is a Christmas movie to me. I love it so much. The original Shining, but I've seen the second movie. Yeah, Doctor Sleep. I only watched that recently with friends, like, and it was fucking strange. It's strange. It starts off and you're like, okay, I have full faith in Hugh McGregor. You know, the dude knows what he's doing.
Hey, so while we're here,
but holy shit, it went from like The Shining to X-Men so fucking fast. And not in a good way. It was a very strange movie. Anyway. But there actually has been a couple of Stephen King novels that have done that, so it makes sense. He does like gifting people powers and that. The whole Firestarter. Yeah, the whole family. The dad had, he could read people's minds and push people, as he called, was basically make them do something. And then the mother, maybe she could read minds as well. And then they both had a daughter who had pyrokinesis, which was the ability to literally start fires with your mind. Drew Barrymore's first role. Very good movie, still holds up. So yeah, a lot of Stranger Things came from Stephen King, for sure. Christmas and Halloween, yep. UK Parliament are shitting themselves the lies for the last... Yeah, dude, it's only a matter of time. This is what I was saying. It was yesterday, the other day. I was having a laugh, but I think they should put every single world leader, Irish, English, the whole lot, all around US, every one of them, North Korea, China, all of them. Put them in a rocket and tell them like they're going to some gold palace on Mars or something and they'll live forever. And then just blow it up with a nuke halfway there. Honest to God, like just that's because there's just weird fucking celebrity around them at this point. It's not just the power and the money they want or the control. It's a weird celebrity. Like brainwash. What's up there? Yeah, but what was that I saw before I went live? They were talking about a video someone found of Boris Johnson playing with a lightsaber. It's like he's like that one, the lightsaber kid. Remember that? That's old school YouTube. If she breathes, she's a thought. All women are queens. That's Boris Johnson right there.
In that case.
You gotta love it when you see the embarrassing stuff that happens with politicians. It happens so much over here too. Stephen King, yeah, write this hard, don't keep notes. If you don't remember it, don't something perfectly scrap it. Stephen King, crack baby. Crack baby.
How about you make rule 0?
Hey, crack
and
baby.
Have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
I don't think it's gonna work. What? That was easy convincing him. Bye bye all the rules. People have long memories. Shall never forget the death we owe you, no matter how hard. We have long memories, but we also easily forget. Such is the way of the mass people, and thus we shall grant your request. Still, this cannot alone repay our debt to you. Please accept this. The one-handed sword rebirth.
Thanks, but I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
Dude, I look back at, like, my childhood and a lot of our childhood, right? Just the last couple of decades. And to see where we are today now, I have no fucking idea how all of us turned out so, I want to say, like, right or normal, you know what I mean? I don't want to say normal, people get so triggered by that word. But you know what I mean? How we're still standing here in one piece and good people. Like, how the fuck did we do that? Because the world has every step of the way try to beat us down, you know? Fucking hell. Even without a great war, yes, right? Jesus. Don't hold on. Look, there's even like dust on the camera lens. If you see me, that's not like ghosting in the world. It's meant to be dust on the camera lens. Foul disease that claimed his father's life. No.
So even a king couldn't recover from it.
Yeah, but he probably secluded himself. Kings, instead of like spending every ounce of taxpayers' money to find a cure, they tend to just act like a small cat when that's sick. They go off and seclude themselves to die, which is super sad. When cats do that, it always breaks my heart. I grew up, my mom loved cats, so we grew up around cats, and you knew if you had an old cat or that was a bit sick or something, you wouldn't see it for a week, and you knew, and it was gone. Oh man, cats. There's more going on with cats than we think. You know, we all shit on them because they have that kind of resting bitch cat face, where they're like, I don't care what you do, but fucking feed me, bitch. You know, that kind of way. But there's more going on there. Trust me, there's more going on. They can't help the way their eyes are. They've got a good heart somewhere. But then there can be little shithead cats too, little shithead dogs as well. But we love them. Don't read much at all, but I would buy Stephen King books just to read the insane shit. Yeah, half the stuff you've seen in the movies, be it the It remakes or whatever, it's not even the half of that's in the books.
Yeah.
They're not actually that big of a read either. I think on average most of these books are around 300 pages. The sealed verses. So this book absorbs blood.
Song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
We'll see.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source
Minstrels
of
always make me think of Dandelion from The Witcher. Dogs
Hey,
do that too,
I'll
it's really
read
sad.
anything
Oh,
if
I'm
there's even a
telling
sliver
you.
of hope it could help me save Yona.
They're far more like human than we think, you know? They're far more advanced than we think.
And I'll collect verses.
It's the same when, like,
crystals,
I used to watch a couple of elephant
what-
documentaries that just pop up. I'd watch any old animal documentary, and they used to go back to when one of their elephants would die. They kept making pilgrimages back to the site where the elephant died. It was like 4 years later. The scientists, they could not understand how the elephants knew, but they kept making pilgrimages back to the site of an elephant's death. That's crazy, right? I don't know how we treat animals so bad. One moment, please. There's more going on than we think. The weirdest shit goes viral on YouTube. It's unreal. Like, my recommended stuff is out of control. Out of control. I get like videos about this guy who trims the hooves of cows. Fucking hell. Obviously true crime out the wazoo. You watch one video and it recommends you 60,000 of them, which is grand. I get a lot of speedrun stuff, even though I've never speedrun in my life, but that's kind of cool. I like old video game documentary style videos. They're really cool.
Of course.
YouTube's so much fun as a watcher. It's way better than TV ever was. As a creator though, they'd rather give you the hot poker up the ass. And they're all the same. But apparently like ad revenue is way better over there. But there you go. Until the next adpocalypse, right? PewDiePie? Don't go near any bridges, you little bitch. You little Swedish meatball. Hey Cyber, how's it going, Bernie? Hello. Stephen King book. Yeah, someone should do a picture book of Stephen King. It's just all illustrations of heinous stuff. The adult coloring books. They're hugely popular. Oh my goodness. Speaking of adult coloring books, erect a magical defensive banner. Oh my god. Increase the size of what? You dirty, filthy mongers. I'm telling you.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go
Who
back.
wrote that description? Filth bags. Nice. Can I, entrance. Thank you. Oh yeah, we should go to the materials, see where they sell any melon. I read comics double that, only difference is those ones had pictures. True. Like graphic novels and that. So pretty, right? Best thing about them is they all feel like special and unique. You keep them for life. You worth a few bob? people who have died will go out of our way to visit. That's true, you see? So who learnt it from who, right? Who learnt it from whom? Who? Come back here, you wee bollocks shit. Oi, wee Daniel. Grocery store. Nice. Who needs an Uber when you've got a Scoober? I don't know. Cuber on the Uber. Cuber's the Uber. That's where this channel's going. People already do that. They live stream their Uber stuff. Melon! Oh my god, 1200! What the fuck? How come? Will I just get a watermelon and not tell her? God! Yeah, I think the IRL stuff is always fun because you never know what's going to happen. But I think we're going to reach a point where you're going to have some government step in and go and mess with people's like actual like film privacy. Because people like get triggered and they'll beat the shit out of people for having a camera in their face. Which I think they have every right to say, you know, don't film me and all that stuff. For sure. But it gets out of hand so easy. There you go. Toodaloo. Let's bring a melon home. You're twisting my melons, man. Way! Oh, thank God you can skip this. Thank God. What have you been playing now, Bernie, after you finish Guardians of the Galaxy? Are you going to pick up any of the new games? Some Horizon, some Dying Light 2. Kaine, talk to me. She won't talk to me. She don't like me. Back to Yona we go. The long way. No, it's not that far. Yeah, don't be that dick that just, puts a camera in people's face. For sure. That's why they got so much shit. I think, like, around the time, 2015, 2016, YouTube and Twitch, it really was the Wild Wild West. I kind of miss it in a way because everything's so locked down now. That's when, like, IRL, they used to do, like, VR fucking streams and everything. Sadly, things have moved on, and it's just, everything's so cancel culture now. But yeah, I did lead to some heinous shit though as well. It's always the way. It's always the way. Add drugs and fucking alcohol into the mix, and you never know what's gonna happen.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
One thing I noticed, I can never escape the bastard. Keemstar seems to be still going. I thought he retired.
You don't.
Is that like a fake out or something?
I do. And I think it's
The
important
quicker
we
that
respect
bastard
that.
goes, the better.
Well, the boy is beginning to
There's a time
sound like a
when
man.
you actually would watch
Boy,
Keemstar, and that was
I'm
like
not
when
a
you were
kid,
13 years old. Leafy
Hey,
and Keemstar
less
and all that.
talking, more walking.
Not so much anymore. What would you call that? It's like mandolin. Probably. Maybe Dying Light 2. Nice. Yeah, they said they're going to try and support it for 5 years like they did with Dying Light 1. And I actually believe, usually I go, that's just devs speaking nonsense, But they did it with Dying Light 1. I was begging and screaming for them to move on to the next game. Like, no, celebrate 5 years of content. I'm like, sweet Jesus. That is a well-supported game, for sure. And the following was amazing. Like, obviously, the vehicle stuff was really hit and miss, Less time spent in the vehicle, the better. But in terms of size and story and a bit of crack, the following was a cracking little piece of DLC. And then everything else they added, the amount of, content just created by people is awesome. That's why I love to see fan mods and that. Yeah, it always ends up with big titty bitches and that. I mean, that's the first thing people mod, Bigger titties! It's always the way. Sorry, my little goat friend. The more random items you pick up, you're in for a good chance of not needing to go out and get them for a specific quest, which is a bit annoying. Oh yeah, I think that makes 4 lizard tails. I need 1 more. I should check. Bit of a ball ache to find it though. You gotta go in here and then items. All items. Lizard tail 5! Oh, I'm missing a fucking mouse tail. Damn it. Where's Mousy when you need her? Sorry, Mouse, I gotta buy your tail. Finish Killzone Shadowfall. Oh yeah, no, it was. It's nice, right? It's nice as a one-off playthrough. I feel you. I enjoyed it too. It basically set out to do what it needed to do, and it did it. You know, it was a launch game, show off what PS4 could do in terms of lighting and effects and that. Did its job, you know. It was probably not the best Killzone. Probably Killzone 2 is probably the best. I don't know if it even... Oh, I did have the multiplayer, didn't it? Yeah. Not a whole lot to write home about. Oh shit! Are they dead? I don't. Damn it! One lighting looks like they're sprouting flowers. The next looks like they're dead. Technically speaking, Keem was banned from YouTube. He technically doesn't own the channel. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Never liked the guy anyway. He's basically YouTube's version of like paparazzi. Just really getting people at the lowest. But you know, people love drama, and so there was a need from him.
Oh.
No idea. No one actually reads term service. Exactly. Nobody does.
How are you feeling?
We just say it now. We just shout it out.
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Because I can't believe the amount of stuff that's come out, and people freely talking about like you know, how much they make on these platforms or ad revenue or any of this kind of stuff. That used to be very taboo. You couldn't do that.
Good.
I don't know.
By the way,
Less control, the better. Fuck it.
are you gonna stay here today?
Sure, I'll stay. I need to give her the melon.
You bet.
Probably, she might like make it like a melon fruit bowl or something. I don't know.
Really? You'll stay with me?
What do I know?
Yeah, Yona.
People usually get a melon ball, or they make like melon ice cream out of it. And they'll turn it into a fruit bowl.
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
This poor little thing. Fucking expensive games, right? Jesus, man, Joseph. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale. He stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What's he saying? I can't even hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together one after another, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out the next word. Dream. Dream? What? What does that mean? He's telling you you're in a dream. I can't follow them. I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls. I have no mouth, but I must scream. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of myth. Premonition or a wet dream? What's the difference? The next morning. Who stole all my Pop-Tarts? You son of a bitch! Alright, no, that's usually what happens with me. Pop-Tarts are like a delicacy, I swear. I love them.
Even in my dreams, I'm hunting.
I think I've
seed
eaten
verses.
Pop-Tarts more as a snack than I ever have as breakfast. They're just awesome. Fuck out of bed!
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
I never talk money. I always considered it rude.
No,
Yeah, I suppose someone brings it up, right?
I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You find people who have it talk about it more than people don't have it.
I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
Probably won't go too late tonight, boys. Just kind of chilling. Wednesdays are pretty busy, so I tend to not be able to get on till very late. So I'm already wiped out.
What kind of game?
Wipe out!
It was called Guess the Words.
But I'm excited to get back to some Dark Souls. I probably will start Dark Souls 3 next week, like Monday. Seems like it feels like a good idea to do it like that, you know, and have it finished by the end of the week. Yes.
How did
We'll
it
get
work?
back on our road. I keep falling off, but it's nice. I'm so glad to have finished those. This one, I don't mind this one sticking around a little bit. It's a longer game. It's more chill and fun.
The boy would
I don't know what else. I think I finished everything else. Psychonauts 2,
he was trying to say.
GTA 3. I just bought Mafia 2. It was on sale. I just bought it. So we'll do that down the line. Keep the Noir going. I want to get Elena War again. Do that. I remember playing it a couple of years ago. I think actually while I was on Twitch. And I didn't finish it. remember I went like and did like black and white and the whole fedora thing. Might do that again. It's kind of fun.
It was hard.
That's another thing that's completely taken off. A lot of channels I've followed since I started on Twitch have now all become VTubers or V-streamers, where they have their little thing going on, which is cool, you know? Good for them. All of them kind of err on the side of furries, though. Why is there a thing about VTubers and fursonas? What's that about?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
All I could figure out was
It seems like there's no such thing as just being a VTuber anymore. You have to have something else, just like in real life. You have to have a gimmick. And with the VTubers, it seems you're either a furry or fursona or anime chick with big titties.
But don't worry.
Even if you're a
I'm
dude.
gonna study hard so that next time
There doesn't seem to be any ground in between that, which is it's interesting to look at a trend take off like that.
We should play a game together.
It's cool. For people who don't want to use camera, I think it's a really cool option for sure.
Sure, Yona.
And you know, like you've either got these cosplayers who are putting like thousands of dollars into it, but you can do it all digitally with a VTuber. It's cool.
I got your melon.
It's just when you've got some of the best out there, like the likes of Code Miko, where she's literally a game developer style designing her own character, right? You know, it's kind of hard to sit there and watch like a half screen of something just bobbing around, watching it jiggly jiggles. I got your melon. Speaking of which, you're twisting my melons,
If
man.
there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
Oh, for flip's sake!
A watermelon.
She's
this
making
time?
a fruit salad. I
Sure
should have bought I should have bought one of each. I should know better. That's RPG, man. Buy one of each.
I'll be waiting for that.
I'll be waiting. She wants a watermelon. I should have bought it. I should have bought it. God damn it! Didn't I hover over and go? Would it be okay if she wanted a watermelon?
Something troubling you,
She's
lad?
making a fruit salad or something.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Popola. They'll probably send us back to that village anyway. It's no problem. Yeah, they're trying to get the pervs to watch. Yeah, but then it kind of makes you wonder, is that the audience they want? I don't know. It's kind of like with the whole hot tub meta. That's still very much a thing. ASMR and all that. They know what they're doing. You know? No, it's a weird thing because you're inviting these people into your stream because they simp easy and they you know they donate and all that, but then these people are also very fractured mentally and they can't differentiate between like a digital person and stalking the shit out of her and going down a horrible path. Obviously it's a small percentage of people, but it's probably way bigger than we actually think. So what I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I feel like I don't condone any of that stuff. I think it's fucked up beyond belief and it's connected to mental illness. But damn, if it feels like this
What's
stuff
up,
is
Popola?
just, it's like I don't know.
Oh, hi.
It's
I just
open
got a strange letter in the
open
mail.
invitation sometimes. I don't know. Then you got like Dr. K who's on Twitch. He kind of talks to a lot of the bigger streamers to help them out a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about him either. He does seem to be a little bit on the preachy side, but every psychologist is like that, sadly, and most of them end up having more issues themselves. So give it a few years, he'll probably have his own little controversy. Oh, look at this. That's creepy. Look, this is exactly the dream he had. Certain dream. Is everybody having the same dream? Dream words. Evil dream. Once it's not
That is
Minecraft.
certainly one bizarre piece
I wonder who
of
was the
writing.
first ever VTuber. Was it like what's that one's name? I don't know. Starts with a H. She probably was the first.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
You know that Gary V guy or whatever he's called? I can't stand. Never heard of him. No.
The Forest of Myth?
Get bored. I don't like character streamers. I don't watch them. Get bored of a booby streamer if they never play games.
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people.
Yeah. Or they
Something like this is
they play with the
very
little
out of character
screen.
for them. I have a bad feeling
I'm
about this.
most of the time I'm just dumbfounded by them. You know, like if they're just the ear licking stuff, it dumbfounds me. I'm like,
I'll check it out.
just jaw on the floor and not understanding that at all. But that's okay.
You will?
I don't need to
But-
understand that it's just a thing that's there.
Don't worry about it. I've got
And
business
the chat's
there
just
anyway.
fucking wilding out as well. I want to be a therapist. Wait, what? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Even just being more empathetic to people and talking like we do on stream and stuff like that. That helps. That helps people. It alleviates things for a little bit, anyway. But I still stand by the fact that I think most therapists have more issues themselves, and as you always hear about them, like getting divorces and cheating or whatever, getting a bit too close and personal. Their patients, maybe, but they're an important part of society. I think at least some of them are, right? If they're genuinely there to help and not make a mint. Little screens me. I mean I unfollow. Well, what's always interesting is you'll be following. I follow a lot of people, and they, you know, to watch them slowly transition from like a hardcore gamer to a little bit of hot tub or a little bit of subathon and then a little bit of OnlyFans. You know, it's interesting. Because I've seen people who, you know, seem very quiet. That's always the way, though. It's kind of appealing to me. The ones that are a little bit more on the quieter side, they tend to be the freaks. In a good way. Like, just naughty freaks. No, I don't mean it in a bad way. It always cracks me up. Because I'm like, damn! I've had people, like, talk to me and send me things. I'm like, will you review this for me? I'm like, god damn! It's like a little sneak peek at their OnlyFans. Like, good god. Other streamers, you know. It's a funny old world out there, you know. Definitely good to see things so open, I suppose, but it's funny. It kind of destroys the whole mystery of things as well. I made a comment about like how you might end up seeing a girl naked online in her OnlyFans before you ever take her on a date. So it kind of takes the romance and mystery out of it a little bit. But it's their body and their choice, and hell yeah. There's far too much stigma around that stuff, and it should be gone, you know. People still treat most strippers like trash. And the average stripper, if she's doing well, probably owns a couple of houses, probably close to a millionaire. So, you know, you can judge her all I want, but she's making that bank. Why the hell not? Clearly they're not doing it for... Well, some of them do it for the fun of it. There's some really creative streams out there as well. What they can do with green screen and that is amazing. Like Sushi Dragon, Dandy does it. All these incredible stuff. Goes far beyond streaming in my book. No, I don't know. Hold on now. The video? No. It's a video about wanting to be a therapist. I think I'd love to be a therapist, but it's tough when the therapist has their own therapist. I think everybody... No, that's probably a better idea. It's probably a better thing. It's all about... It all comes down to, like, pride and stigma. You know? Some of us are too proud to go to a therapist. Even a therapist might be too proud. No, we all need someone to talk to. Times. Sorry, I'm rolling everywhere. I feel like it's faster. You gotta roll with it. How's it going, lads? I need to get my level up. Only a level 11. Better off just to fight the boar over and over again. Well, I'm like 5 people. No, I was exactly the same. I was keeping mostly to myself, but even some people I don't follow, but I frequent their streams. I don't even talk in their chat. It's just kind of like whatever's in the recommended. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like one of the coolest streamers that surprised the hell out of me was Sasha Grey herself. You know, the well-known porn actress now doing her thing on Twitch, which has been for years. I followed her back in 2019. Trust me, I didn't like. It was one of those articles where like, did you know such and such is on Twitch? Like even Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit was on Twitch as well. Everybody's on Twitch. But she is really cool. Like she's actually with it, you know. She's not like woke or any of that nonsense, but she gets Twitch. She gets the meta. She even did a whole like fart ASMR stream to take the piss out of how weird the meta was getting. She does IRL stuff. You know, like she really surprised the hell out of me. She's smart as hell too, and doesn't take any bullshit, so good for her. I actually got a lot of respect for her. But it's kind of hard not to look at her face and think of like the ghost of Christmas Fap. You know? But damn, cool person. You never know who you'll meet on here. It's like TV with ADD. It's a new channel every day. Two VTubers are you actually watching? They're not loud booby streamers. Yeah. No, most like VTubers now, it's not all about that either. Which is cool. She even got the big guys trying to get into it, like Soda and all that. Soda Pop. You probably actually, if you churn the numbers, you probably figure out that there's just as many male VTubers as there is female. Like the Deco tree. Tell you, these are very inspired by Zelda.
It sure is quiet here.
So pretty.
Such silence bodes
I'll track them
ill.
all the time. I normally look into game categories and find a random streamer. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You know, a little
You never know.
optimism now
That's
and
how
then
probably some
wouldn't
people
hurt,
find
boss.
me, I hope.
Such
And I hope
change.
for the best. Because discoverability is rough. Way better here than it is on YouTube, but you're still fighting for a crumb of a giant pie, you know? Give me a crumb, man. Hey, anecdotal weed, we needed some of that. It's kind of expensive too. Wait, wasn't there a save point here somewhere? I'll find it. Talk to Old Man River. Follow a few more than 5, but I only watch... Yeah, no, I hear you, dude. Same here.
Beware.
Depends, I don't really have that much time.
Beware.
The mayor, the forest of myth.
The words?
You're the one sending
What
out
do you
these
mean?
dreams. The Dreamweaver.
Contagious.
So I found you, Cyber. Yeah, there you go. And Mars King. Oh, I hope he's doing well. I know he tried back streaming there a while back. Hope he's doing good. He was a good bit of crack.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
He's literally reading the subtitles now.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
He's like the narrator, omnipotent.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village.
I've
so
seen
we
him in
came to
ages.
see
Yeah,
if
there's
we could help.
people kind of come and go. Definitely a lot of them dropped off right around when COVID got really bad. So I hope they're all well, you know, healthy, okay.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The Death Dream spread across the forest of myth. It's like a Death Note or The Ring, Ringu. It can be tough, like with the stream and stuff. You know, I think people kind of they get the bug in them, you know, and some maybe expect things to happen. Some others are in it for the long haul. That's why it really always comes down to you have to be honest with yourself why you're doing streaming. You know, you're trying to be out here being the next ninja or whatever, or whoever you're after. As more time goes on, the harder that's going to be reality. The beauty is to do it for fun, and hopefully things will take off along the way. But that's not always. It's not always the way. By the time
Now see
you get what
here.
you want
Are you
on these
saying
fucking
that you've been
websites, Twitch,
absorbed
YouTube,
into
whatever,
your dream?
you tend to be already sick of it or burnt out from it already. So it's the way it is. It's exactly the same in life with everything.
Well,
The pursuit of happiness, pursuit of whatever.
you have.
Just wake out.
In
But
other
if you're
words,
like me and you make it
we
just
caught the death
part
dream?
of your semi-daily routine, just from been gaming for decades, so streaming ain't gonna change for me, you know. I don't think there's any chance of me truly burning out. Maybe some mental breaks, but it's more so if I'm just completely knackered tired that day. But I still game. I game at the weekend if I can. Depends, you know. Gaming with friends and that. So it does feel like just a natural part of my life now, and that's I like it. Nothing might ever come from this, and that's okay.
Preposterous. Completely
But damn if I'm not gonna have some fun
unfathomable
along the way.
on every conceivable level. don't
I hear
even
like
call for
people
this
on
week.
YouTube especially, that's just going longer, right? Talking about how these these big name people have been doing it so long. They're starting to get into their 30s, their 40s, and even their 50s, and starting to ask that question, like, is this what they want to do that long, you know? Some people have gotten so big off like hating that, you know, that's all they know, and their life is just like this, in shambles. Like when you look at the likes of the lol cows, you know, like DSP and Wings and Bucky and a lot of these names that really have been around probably since the start of the big YouTube boom. And some of them are approaching their 50s now, at least their 40s anyway. And they just live completely off hate donos, hate raids, hate everything. And it's just so strange to me that they can't. It's a prison. They've created an online prison. They can't move away, in some cases because of their weight or whatever, you know, or their situation. Some of them genuinely can't move away because that's all they know, right, you know? So they make enough money off the hate to keep it going. It's so strange. Looking back at some of the really old channels, most of them are either stuck in that prison, like PewDiePie and all them. You know, fair enough, they're rich beyond their wildest dreams, but it's a prison. There's no happiness to those zeros. Or you've got like the others that are literally locked up in jail from doing some creepy ass shit. Just weird, right? Yeah, lol. It's an actual site, is it? I've never been on it. It's just a term I know. That's what they call them. I don't even mean it in terms of weight. They call them lol cows because they can literally milk lols out of them or trolls out of them. That's what it means. Pursuit of happiness is often the creator of fappiness. There you go. There's some profoundness, even if you're making a joke. It's right. That's why they never call it the getting of happiness or the having of happiness. It's always the pursuit of happiness. It might go to your grave. That's why you gotta take the little moments, man. You gotta take little moments. Even if it's you just sitting with a cup of fucking tea and a bicky or something, you know, chucky bicky. You gotta take those little moments of happiness, dude. You really do. That goes for everybody. I try and do it. Because what happens is you tend to even like look back on the day and on your pillow and you're like, damn, that was a good day, or damn, that was a shit day. Instead of just living in the moment. Xbox original commercial went live. Oh, okay. Life is short, game mode. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. Jesus. It's a lot easier to see it as hanging out with friends rather than a career. Yeah, dude, yeah. Or a second job. Yeah, I always said if this thing could support itself, you know, then I would be happy with that, you know. But I don't ever see myself like quitting my job for this. I don't know. I think that would it would kind of usurp my whole life. You know, that kind of way. You'd feel lost a little bit. It's a hate form. Okay, I didn't know that, dude. I didn't know. There you go.
That's just how the death
No, I don't
works.
tend to frequent that kind of stuff or 4chan or anything like that. I even try and stay off Reddit as much as possible. But they're all, even Twitter as well, they're all circle jerks anyway. You'll only, echo chambers, you only get back what you put in. If you put in hate, you get it back, kind of thing.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
I find myself blocking terms more these days than anything on Twitter. Just trying to avoid spoilers, hate, just random heads. I used to use it as my own personalized like game news and tap into devs and indie devs and games and that. I still do, but you know, when you got things like Wordle and politics slowly dripping in every other day to your hobbies, it's a pain in the ass. I would not be happy with it. You need something else. I agree. Yeah. I'm telling you, even if it's just some simple hobby, because you see some of the lifers like XQC and that, and they're like wasting away. Absolute wasting away. And then to me, like, I feel like PewDiePie is like to YouTube that Soda Poppin is to Twitch. Both of them just don't really want to do it anymore, but they don't know what else to do, you know? I don't know. There's a band commercial. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, I do remember that. And it's back, is it? Wow. Is it back? I remember that. She shoots him out through the window. How did she have that kind of force? What about the goddamn biblical cord? Jesus Christ. Yeah, he shoots him out. I remember that so much. That is a one violent ad right there. So funny. There's been some good video game ads over the years. They've been very like censored these days. Very boring these days. Back in the day, like the old Nintendo ones, oh my god, they were so weird. They were awesome. Pure 90s. Ian Weiss racked their brains, couldn't find no easy solutions. It's almost like what you say in your mind comes true. Weiss. Grimoire. He likes to roll his R's there. Grah.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrative.
Damn, he's breaking the fourth wall, fifth wall, and your mum's wall. Why is he talking to the narrator?
It has demolished it utterly.
Oh, God. Everything looks so much nicer.
I was doing no such thing.
Barely follow my name on Twitter. I haven't used it in a long time. Yeah, mine's
Leave
pretty
me
dead, too.
alone already.
Goddamn auto likes on YouTube back in the day ruined it. Everybody followed each other, then immediately muted each other. Anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. People I follow on Twitter are streamers, people I enjoy. Nice, man. I appreciate that. No, mine's starting to come back, but it was very dead for a long while. Because of that. I just need to interact more as well. I tend to only use Twitter to tweet out me stream. Or have the odd little retweet or joke or whatever. I never know what to say at any. I was never any good on Facebook back in the, 2007, 2009 era as well, you know. It's worse when these websites ask you, like, what's on your mind? This is your wall. What do you want to put here? It puts you on the spot rather than, a lot of people go to comedy and dad jokes very easily, but, there's enough of that shit in the world. A sheep! This music is gorgeous. As we talk about this random stuff, it's oddly fitting. You remember the M&M ad with the green M&M where the pulls a zip down to take her off her green shell? Yeah, there was some weird stuff. There's all the M&M ads are like innuendo. Always about like, oh yeah, eat me, oh yeah, all this kind of stuff. Some weird, and there is like a fetish, a kink about people eating each other, not like cannibalism. It's so weird. Like, I don't know, it's, don't even get into it. Don't. So, for Eminem to weirdly hone in on that is odd, to say the least. They always sexualized M&Ms. Big juicy lips, like they look like Bratz dolls, but they were M&Ms. It did not make me want to eat them anymore, that's for sure. Stop humanize candy, please, for God's sake. I know it's always mentioned about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you sleep. Literally counting sheep. Mayor shook his head. His worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream. The black scrawl. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes. So many diseases. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams. Perhaps we should bend your efforts to escape this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around the pencil, snapping off the tip. Ugh! I tried to escape. The very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. You think, a book reading meta could happen on Twitch? People sitting around? I think that would be classed as TOS, actually. Because this is what's happening with everyone watching TV shows and anime. I think if you read out a book on stream, you'd get in a lot of trouble if you're big enough. Because it's like content stealing. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the colour out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I just want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Oh, wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can't be of any help, said NieR, just ask. Now hold on, I did not say that. Silence! Cried Weish. Grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without our knowing of it, but you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? Mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Yes, we can fix this. Oh my god, you're right! You're right! I had no idea you were coming! The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are not the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as though he couldn't breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two. Why does the words keep going bright? That's really fuck up my eyes. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Nier's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around. This reminds me of Lost Odyssey's 1,000 Years of Dream. It's very cool. Mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now felt small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor travelling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of the time urging Nier to pick up the pace, grumbling about their slow progress. I like monkeys! Oh my god, that's a lot of caps right there. M&M lore is wild, Jesus Christ. The green M&M is canonically a lesbian too and has a wife. That's crazy. Damn. Someone's eating out M&M. Exactly. Actual tweets I find surprisingly hard, even though half of my thoughts are 3am shitpost. Yeah, I feel ya. When I say inside joke, I mean casually just bringing up random people. So we're selling them 5 cents a piece. Thought that's only. Oh my god. Heard of them into my room. The only reading I see working on Twitch is Booker story redeems, because text-based games usually aren't that interactive. No. There's a lot of visual novels as well, like one other big Japanese visual novels. It's a good laugh, you can take the jokes, but also dish them out. Yeah. Yeah. That's the Reddit post. Desperately want a hidden camera TV show for pranks and stuff, but like harmless ones. Yeah, I wish they didn't all die out. They really died out, dude. There's a lot of stuff like that that died out. We're stuck with the same old repeat reality TV show now, and I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's all the same Ant and Deck bollocks, man. You got like I'm a Celebrity, Saturday Night Takeaway. It's just, and like even after Deck, or which one was it? Ant went off and had a little bit of a meltdown over alcoholism. Couldn't handle the shit. So he had to go and sort that out. And now they're everywhere and I can't move. And then that other bollocks as well, Steve at Mulhern. I grew up watching a lot of those old game shows like Family Fortunes, The Price is Right, and Catchphrase. I love Catchphrase. Very simple game show. But Steve Mulhern is doing the new Catchphrase. And then I can't fucking escape the dude. He's got his own show, Penny Pincher or whatever. And then you look back and he's on fucking Ant and Deck as well. I cannot escape that guy. And I would genuinely pay like 6 figures to punch him in the face. I really would. Like, that's okay. Take it. Here's your briefcase of money. Boom. Just one. Rock'em Sock'em Robot. But yeah, I wish they'd bring those back. There was a couple that tried to take off in Ireland. One was called like The Naked Eye and something else. They did okay, but the joke gets old, you see, Pyro. It's very tough. Even those shows where they would like dress people up in latex makeup and hide them, you know, undercover boss and all those. That joke gets old as well. They very rarely last more than a couple of years. The best one I think we ever got in terms of like the prank stuff, I really enjoyed Phone Jacker. Phone Jacker was awesome. It kind of came out near the end of the Ali G era. It all kind of blends together. Crank Yankers was fun too. It was like Muppets meets crude pranks and prank calls and things like that. They were fun. That was more American though. Tricky TV. Thought he was a magician. Who? Some of them are like that. Some magicians are almost like little geniuses how they pull this stuff. The shows about exes picking out tattoos. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Yeah, all that Love Island bollocks. What was that? There was one about exes or something. X on the beach or something. And it was the same people. It was the same regurgitated shit. Same with all the other reality, like The Only Way is Essex and Towie is probably the same thing. Jersey Shore, all of that. Made in Chelsea, all that bollocks. It was the same people that would go on to the next show, Love Island, X on the Beach. You couldn't escape the bastards. It was unreal, and every time their lips would get a bit bigger, their tits would get a bit weirder fucking shape, and their ass would grow out to the next fucking town over, you know? It was so weird. God, you didn't even like recognize them. Oh my god, what was that one? I think she was the one, Charlotte or whatever. She ended up getting her own show. And you know, that's how bad MTV's got. When I go over to MTV now, You'd expect maybe a cheeky classic bit of Osbourne's or MTV Cribs and some music videos. No, it's all the same fucking Towie and Charlotte does this, the next on the beach. It's so bad. If you had seen MTV in the 90s and early 2000s, oh my god. And the late 80s as well. Oh my god. It was unbelievable. That was like groundbreaking back then. A cacophony. That's one of my favorite words. You don't use it enough. A cacophony is just a giant mess of sound. I love it. You have a symphony and a cacophony. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out of the volume that rattled his teeth. We don't have those bugs over here. What are they called that make that horrible clicking noise? Apparently they come out of the ground every 15 years or 17 years. Such a random thing. Yeah. Anyway. No, not crickets. It's the one in America, the big ones. It starts with a C as well, though. Yeah, cicadas. There it is. Apparently some of them made it over here to us. But the birds go fucking apeshit, man. They just eat for days. They burst out of the ground every, like, 17 years. You can't even hear. You can't even hear. My goodness. They cover the whole sky and nearly block out the sun. Like a plague of locusts. Yeah, cicada. You should look up a video of it. Oh, weird. It feels like someone's like scraping the inside of your ears. He's on a show called Tricky TV. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Stephen Mulhern. Yeah, so I thought he was a magician. I think you're right. I think he did start as a TV magician. Oh, I'm nearly sure you're right. He was on one of those This Morning shows or something. Now it's all isn't it Domino or whatever his name is? David Blaine. None of his tricks seem to work anymore. I don't know why he's out there. It's a nice little creepy story about a dream in the woods. Shiny. Shakaka. If you're not going to make the noise of this stuff, then there's no point spelling it out. It's one thing I always found funny about books and reading, you know, all my life. It's when they try and, you know, I don't know, spell out noises. None of it ever makes any sense. It really doesn't. Sometimes it does, though, you know. Sometimes. Just keep it simple. I'm not gonna read all this out, man. I'm not a great reader. I got the energy for it. Let's go. The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. How should I know? Going quite mad. Penn and Teller, yeah, they're still going to this day. Every time they used to bring them up in like other shows, Hell's Kitchen and all this. I think who's doing in Vegas now? I think it's Katy Perry. It always seems like not a death sentence, like a last hurrah or something. Alright. Let's see. Obviously so. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. Cool. That music was meant to show the insects. These forest arthropods are making a road for us. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with new intensity. More intensity. Let us go. So they could have done like a Lost Forest bit here. Similar to Zelda. But they chose to tell it all in this mashup script right here. Hey Troy, how's it going, dude? Hello. Plastic Magicians, there were even a boss fight in Borderlands 3. True. That new Kirby game, the recent new trailer for it, looks really cool. It's like Mario Odyssey with Kirby. That's coming out in March, and then we're going to have that Tiny Tina's Wonderland as well. March. I'm telling you, it's stacked. We are absolutely stacked all the way from the end of January now until March, which is great. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Shadow? Shadow. No, but but the moonlight creates a shadow. A bird, a letter, sunlight. We can go with sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly. This is like a text adventure now. Hell yeah. Hope you're having a good one, Troy. Hope you're doing good. Play a little NieR Automata. I finished Halo Infinite last night and then Far Cry 6 on Monday, so we're good. I wanted to finish up a couple of stories before things get crazy. I'm going to get the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection if I can get it for a tenner with the upgrade. And then the new Pokemon and Horizon. Then it's just never ending at that point. Crazy. 500 hours in Dying Light 2. I'm going to put it to the test. One thing I loved to do in the original Dying Light was actually go around each area and find the little Easter eggs and the crazy little swords and stuff like Excalibur and that. So much like that. Dying Light is a proof of a world being big enough. Open world game, like it was all very much like favelas, a couple of high-rise buildings, but it's all mostly the same, you know. So the only thing it really needed was a little more building diversity. But for the sake of parkour, it worked perfectly, and for the sake of the story, it worked perfectly because it's a poor country with favelas, you know, slums. So it works out really well. So I don't need a place much bigger than that. Just you could enter a nice chunk of the buildings, nearly all of them. Mostly the same kind of materials and stuff to pick up, but they really hid lots of nests and Easter eggs around really well. I enjoyed that. GTA needs to take a little page out of that one. Claimed by VIP crown. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes. Yes. Give it to me. See if this works. It wouldn't work last time. Made me go into roles, but I'll see if it works this time. Maybe I have to use something else. I don't know me. Maybe it's /. Try /. There you go. Welcome. Yes, getting your booster today. Good luck, man. Make sure and take like a liter of water and some ibuprofen if you got it. And then some rest. It really works. It really works. I don't know why it works, but it works. I didn't get any symptoms afterwards. I kept streaming through it. It's all good. Didn't even need to take the day off at all. Lock everything and max out your character before you do the first mission. Yeah. I love games that have random ass hidden endings. Like Far Cry's hidden endings are so stupid and awesome. I like it. Black cape. It sounds like the prince, the cloaked man, held a hand up and began speaking. I am reading this kind of to myself. 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon. Oh, we know this one. This is an old riddle. What has 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, and at the end of the night has 3. I believe it's isn't it a clock or something like that? Let me see. Maybe it's a shadow as well. NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. You must answer the riddle. A man, a demon, an angel. I think it's a man. I think it was like 4 legs in the morning. You have to do like... Oh, what the fuck was it? You have to do like praying or something? 35k points. Hell yes. Want some points? I have a few to spare. Yeah. It was quite relaxing. Boom. Changed that. I typed that. Yeah. Let me see. What was this one? God, I remember this one. I think it's a man. And then at the end at night with Trey, that was always the joke. He didn't mean like because he had a boner or anything, but still. Trey at night, exactly, Gasm, yeah. I went there too. Not a great riddle, but yes, it's crawl. Yeah, right, wasn't that it? That was the old one. But it shouldn't mean in the morning, right? Yeah. And the walking stick for the old man, yeah, at the end of their life. Maybe that's what morning means, like, instead of daytime, think of it like the start of your life, noon being the middle of your life. And then, yeah. I wonder what happens when you get it wrong. Correct. The man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. It was Carrot Top! Oh, fuck! You're the mayor, cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to these words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? Makes sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. You must go to the person at the forest entrance. This man has lost so much time. He's trapped in a dream. Man turned his heel and slammed the door. It's goddamn Inception all over again. NieR watched. Mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage. When did Inception come out? 2011, 2013, something like that? Is it already 10 years old? When NieR and Vice returned to the forest entrance, he found the mayor leaning against the tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over. Good gravy, you made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket. Ow. Yeah, I bet it's 10 years. I was just listening to Lana Del Rey's video games that popped up and they all recommended. That's 10 years old. The video games. Get your gasms, 5 for €1. 3 at night and 3 gasms at night. Second I heard the 4 legs in the morning. Yeah. By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. I've not even told you if it's successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. Just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed. I suppose a Death Dream, everything just being black would kind of make sense, right? Never been able to open your eyes. Do you ever notice, like, when you close your eyes, especially if it's been like a really busy day, you'll have all these amazing colours behind your eyelids just going off like a firework display. It's pretty nice. It's got to do with, like, I don't know, blood or something, right? Blood rushing around. NieR cocked his head. Hang on a second, this is crazy. Why would you just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined upon the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice? It is the words that control the Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, the words tell us to sleep, and sleep we shall. Once we do, the story shall continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing very heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. First time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. These words were cut off by a loud, long yawn. We remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. Who's to say? When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker. The leaves greener. It was clear they awakened from their dream. It's like the Irish folklore of being stuck in a fairy ring. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, everyone! I think we made it! Oh wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did, I'm back! He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. Why is my dick in my hand? You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream spread throughout our village. I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. Yet that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked. Isn't that crazy? They say people in like a coma for a long time forget like how to use their eyes and all that. How to focus their eyes. It's like, you know, you hear of muscles atrophied and it's almost like your eyes atrophied as well. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. Shall we learn in short order, I'm sure. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I cannot. Some of our villagers still trapped. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, but the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. That's what we're after. NieR and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed their goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle, the mysterious words he'd left them with. I once saw a vision of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Austin thought. He stared into the space. Hey, we'll find out later all about that. You know, he said, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Deja vu is so fucking powerful, man. It freaks me out. I worry it's connected to something else. I hope not. I get deja vu more often than not. I do not like it. It happens at the weirdest time. And the thing about deja vu, it can be a fleeting moment, but if you kind of think about it, even if you don't know why you're getting deja vu, you can kind of live in that moment for a second, and it feels like an out-of-body experience. It's kind of cool. I like it a lot. It's weird. It's almost feeling of being high.
Oh, thank you so much.
Strange. And you guys ever watch Deja Vu, the movie with Denzel Washington? Really good. Kind of cool little
normal life.
idea, you know? If you like Enemy of the State, you'll like it. Little kind of a technology kind of thriller, you know? Deja vu.
The most bizarre diseases I have
Fuck
ever
you on
encountered.
focusing your eye, right? I can't say shit. Fairy rings are wild. I wonder if where the myth came from, right? It had to come from somewhere. I still see little kind of circles of mushrooms and things like that around. But it's mad. It is mad. All these things being 10 years old, I'm getting old. I know, dude, as soon as I mentioned it. I think the age is really weird sometimes. You panic and think, oh shit, this is getting serious. I know. I think that happens every 10 years or so, for real. As you move into each decade, you're like, fuck what I've been doing with myself. Ah, fuck it, I'll figure it out later. 10 years later. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm still wasting time. Anyway. It's funny. Time is weird. Just have fun. We spend far too much of our life looking back. And there's nothing left then to look forward to. Music was making me get kind of deep. Music's making me sleepy.
I know.
Deja vu is really weird. Isn't it just supposed to be neurons? I'd say so, yeah. Absolutely. Just like neurons from memories firing off. Who knows? I worry it's like connected to tumors or something. It scares the shit out of me. Because I feel like people might have it once in a blue moon. Once a year. Once every 6 months. I feel like I get it like once every couple of weeks, man. It freaks me the fuck out. I live in that moment where it feels like half an hour, but probably like 5 minutes. But it makes me all unsteady and shit. Once I had really strong deja vu. I played a game before and I couldn't shake the feeling. It was a brand new game. Yes, it can be something as simple like that. Other times it can be like it feels like my whole body's vibrating. It's so weird. I've talked to people like I've done a thing. If I think about it too much, I can almost experience deja vu again. Almost like making yourself yawn if you think about it enough. Or making yourself sneeze if you think about it enough. The brain is a weird trippy bitch, that's for sure. Alright, we got Dark Execution. All these we got to use at the start of the game, so it's nice that we're slowly getting back to full power. Also deja vu.
That didn't take much effort.
Yes. All
I was
touch
reading a
too
novel, though.
easy, if you ask me.
I like how it changes up the genres. Yeah, that might not have been the most exciting there, going through that story in text form, but it really does change. A fairy ring, it's like one of those Celtic folklores, dude, where it's meant to be, some say it's rocks, some say it's mushrooms, some say it's flowers. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is, but it's meant to be a circle, and people, poor unsuspecting people, walking around doing their thing, have been known to walk into this fairy ring. You don't know you're in it, and you're trapped, and you don't know if it's a fairy doing it, who knows what it is, but it's very much people have been trapped for years, supposedly, in fairy rings, and it's spelled Faerie. That's how we spell fucking fairy rings, like fairy rings. It's the weird Irish way of spelling fairies instead of the Y never came into it at all. So yeah, I don't know, it's a weird one for sure. We have a lot of weird folklore. I can only imagine same in Scotland, you know, Scottish stuff, like pixies and things like that, you know. Look how much like fairy doors have taken off. Speaking of fairy doors, look at these, cute. You wouldn't have much room in this house, would you? Reminds me of the fantastic Mr. Fox. Just built these beautiful houses inside these tiny little burrows. Great Wes Anderson movie. Alright, my friend. Speak. This person must be dreaming.
Must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Imagine dreaming standing up, man. I'd shit myself. Enter the villager's dream. Let's do it.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there.
Then we can help them out.
That dream world.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining.
Entering their mind. Leonardo DiCaprio, where you at?
Yeah.
A ring of flowers or mushrooms. Yeah, dude. Even stones sometimes. It's very easy for it to happen. Breathe air scented with death. Resist the urge to laugh, for I know I will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My prison is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. What a great bit of dialogue. Time passes and eternity slips by in a single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone here? I hear an unfamiliar voice say, "My savior!" I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob even. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. "Who are you?" I ask, shaking hands covering my face. "How have you come to this place?" "I am Grinmore Vass, and this is NieR. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together." The one known as NieR extends his hand and pulls me from this cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever. They recognize the staccato sounds of heaven rain. "I never thought to hear that again," I whisper. "Would that this were not such a terrible storm?" That's a horrible fucking line right there. "Would that this were not..." Good now. I probably phrased it a little bit better now. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. So much of it. Yet and more comes each moment we delay. This dream is flooding. If we do not make our good escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you're weak, but you only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. Let's do it! I squint down and no more riddles. Proceed north. Oh dear, we don't have a choice. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting on top of carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust. Probably the castle from the second game. Faye loves stealing people and just being right asses. Yeah, it seems that way, right? Faye is fairy, kind of like a single fairy. Probably have to do a lot of folklore, but I didn't often pay attention to any of it. Yeah, I can't think of a single myth. You have gnomes, leprechauns, addicted to collecting shoes and shoe shine. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Underpants gnomes, called, but they get pissed if you don't give them a shoe to clean. The cobbler elves, right? The needler, is there like a needler elves as well? What are they called? Is that them, Lacuna? Needler elves or something? Or cobbler elves? Needler, cobbler? I don't know. Sorry. I haven't heard some of this stuff since I was a kid, you know? You don't know if you were being scared or being amused as a kid, all these stories, all these folklore. I like it though. I want to believe that, even be it mythology or whatever, hundreds if not thousands of years ago, you want to believe some of this stuff might have been real. Or maybe it's just silly thinking. Free shoe cleaning? Exactly. Except what they leave in the shoe, dude. Yeah, that's right. You ever try and clean gnome shit out of your feet? Disgusting. I don't know what they're eating, but it's messed up. Alright, it's definitely text adventure. Let's try east this time. East, then north. Let's not double back. Alright, let's try north again. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand the sight of the water no longer and turn my eyes upward. I imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of their life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading to the belief that these people have lived long, long ago. One object wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It's constructed of a thin, breezy cloth, decorated with a motif of flowers and birds. While encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt. Gets far too descriptive for my liking. As I gaze at the portrait, I'm struck by the desire to touch it with my own hands. As I extend a single finger to the painting, I'm gripped by the most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. It's like the Matrix. It's in another prison. A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place. I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind me. Oh my goodness, I can't read all this. I'm fucking tongue twisted. As long it's up, yeah, it's up for me as long as they return the shoes. I bet you that's where the gnome's little nightmares came from. Yeah, I forget what they call it as well. Yeah. Oh, red something. Okay, leprechauns instead dressed in green. It's all red. Oh shit, damn! It's like Crips and Bloods, man. We got fucking green versus red. Crips and Bloods. The Loch Ness, of course. Yeah, yeah. I'd have to do some research to remember some of the stuff. True. I think we fucked that one up, did we? Alright, let's try south all the way this time. You dumb bastard! Blah! He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Wait, if you go east and then immediately go west, you're going in a fucking circle, mate. That's not how it works. Oh, I actually fucking died! I died to a text adventure! Damn. I don't know when was the last time they gave me an autosave. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, do I have to do this all again? Oh my god! Why did I go in there? We just died to a text adventure. It really is the Oregon Trail.
Now I can finally...
This is one of the most...
I know.
Okay, we didn't lose that much progress. Everybody calm down. Probably grabbed another set. Alright, but I'm probably actually going to leave it there for the stream. Don't know how long we've been going for. But I am bollocks tired. We did about 3 hours or so. Jeez. Yeah, a little 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tired and hungry and I just want to chill. That's a lot of reading, man. My eyes are going cross-eyed. When you're already a little bit tired, you know? You start to do that weird, like, shimmery thing. Thinking of a different one. The one thing is called a Fardarag. Okay. Oh, yeah. A Jarag. Yeah, like red. It's a fairy. They look a lot like leprechauns. That does remind me of something. Reminds me of, like, the impersonators, right? Even, like, you have, like, pixies and harpies and shit like that pretending to be fairies. They like to play games. All these little spiritual, folklorian animals and things. They're bored. They're very bored. So they like to fuck around with us. Read this essay for me. Exactly. Dude, a proofreader, they must have a horrible job. I'm bad. They are described as one who busies himself with practical joking. Yeah, our own little Loki. Especially with gruesome joking. Yeah, some of them, yeah, right? Oh my god. They'll be like, oh, you lost a limb or you died. Oh, well. They almost have, like, one thing in common. They usually, like, resent us. Or covet our freedom or our soul or whatever. So it does always have a fucking sinister side to it. Replacing babies with changelings. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. Little demon babies. You don't realize their whole life. They have some connection to nightmares. That's cool as well. Very cool. Sometimes you wake up and you think someone's watching you. Maybe they are. I wish they'd do more movies around that kind of stuff. But they don't. We've had a couple of... They have a couple of stuff, but they try and make an original work based on it. Things like Spiderwick Chronicles and all those. So Elf on the Shelf. Exactly. Yo, it is, right? You're dead right. Leprechaun on your mom. Elf on the Shelf. Oh my god. Your dad comes home and finds your mom fucking himself. What the hell? It's a fire Jarag. That's probably right. That's probably right. It makes so much sense. People got really into that. Yeah. And then, just like the whole Santa phenomenon, having to break that they've been fucking with the elf on the shelf the whole time. Why do parents do that to their kids? Do you not realize that causes like some kind of secondhand trauma? Are you fucking mad? Stop it. The lies have gone on for too long. It's time to become the truth-sayers. And the soothsayers. See, name changes, but the stories stay the same. Exactly, there it is. That's what we need. Has someone not done like a horror movie? Instead of like Annabelle and Child's Play with Chucky? Do like Elf on the Shelf. Or just murders your whole family. It's probably there somewhere. On YouTube. On, what's that good horror channel? Fuck. They do like the real high production... What is it called? creep or something. No, no, something C. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, look, I'm gonna leave it there, lads. Crypt TV. Thank you. I knew there was a C in there somewhere. C. Saw one where the parent had laid out chicken bones in the shape of an elf. Oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus. It's as bad as that cringy Jimmy Kimmel with the parents stealing the kids' candy. My parents did that when I was a kid, man. I did get the hose. Get the hose. That would be traumatic. Yeah, just fucking have like a seance going on, right, with the elf on the shelf. What the fuck? Chalk line. And a seance. Bring in some creepy old wrinkly biddy. And sacrificing the goat in front of the elf on the shelf. Too far. Alright, lads, I will let you go. I'll let you go. We'll see what else we can play this week. And yeah, the plan is to we'll do some Dark Souls 3 on Monday. Kick off a new giveaway. Sound good? Have someone flicking the lights. Exactly, dude, right? Start fucking... Leave the bath on upstairs and have the water dripping out of the ceiling. Not too far? That's more of a house insurance issue. I don't know, prank, you know? Too far. Once you start doing some actual damage. Too far. Too far, dude. Elf on the Shelf horror movie. Just give enough time, it's probably out there. Telling you. That needs to be done, yeah. They'd never buy them again, there's too much riding on them. What's so stupid about the thing is they have to like believe all this crap, right? You walk into the nearest pound shop and there's like 57,000 elves in the shelves in a box, ass up, face down. That's the way Santa likes to fuck. And nobody seems to have copped on to this. I'm telling you, it's a goddamn conspiracy. We'll take down every one of these fucking fire jacks. We'll do it. Kill him! You gotta get him in the brain so he can't come back. Zombie elf on the shelf. The sickening. Alright, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Good night, I'm out of here. Goblins cleaning shoes, exactly. And cobbler needler elves, I don't know what they are. Alright, I'll let you guys go. Goodbye, good luck. Please don't dream of murdering elves on the shelves. Oh my god. Mommy!